pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner Steck, makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets, and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome in to our broadcast. It's Section 8A football today from the Moorhead High School football field. The Bitker Inc. pregame show is underway on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. My name is Kevin Kochman, joined by Josh Carlson, Nolan Jacobson, running cameras here today on yourliveevent.com. This afternoon, we've got Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake County in the Section 8A semifinals. These two teams played on October 13th, and here today will take the field at Moorhead High School for an opportunity in this semifinal with a date to the Fargo Dome and the section title on the line. Ada-Borup-West, Red Lake County, were in the same exact spot 1 year ago. We look forward to the matchup today on KRJB Radio and yourliveevent.com. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show.
At American Federal Bank, we have all the tools to help you achieve financial success. This is Nick Gordon, your local ag and business banker. Are you currently looking for banking, investment, or insurance options? American Federal Bank in Ada can help. Please contact me, Carly, or McKenna today at 784-7121. American Federal Bank in Ada, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Now's the time to call the Bennett Hoagland Agency for PRF coverage. If you depend on rainfall in specific months to maximize haying and or grazing practices, then pasture, rangeland, forage. PRF is a great risk management choice for you. Sign-up deadline is December 1st. Talk with John, Wayne, or Marissa. Experience matters. The Bennett Hoagland Agency has been working with PRF for over 15 years. The Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, 1-800-784-2106. The Bennett Hoagland Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
We also welcome in the viewers on yourliveevent.com. Section 8A football, Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake County in our pregame show from Bitker Inc. Our pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer, georgetownfarmers.com. Down on the field, Josh Carlson is standing by with Brian Remick, the head coach of the Red Lake County Rebels.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, do you believe the weather will have an impact on your players today?
Well, I mean, both teams got to play in it. We can't control the weather, so we don't worry about it, I guess.
Great. Are there any injuries that are going to impact the game today?
We've had a few guys out here all season long, so I think we're pretty much dressing the same amount or the same guys we did the first time we play them. So it just kind of is what it is right now.
Yeah, that's typically postseason play. The last thing, Coach, what are your keys to victory today?
I think the number one thing is, we got to take care of the football. Can't have turnovers. And then number two, we got to try to eliminate big plays. If we do those things, we'll be right in the ball game.
Wonderful. Good luck, Coach.
All right, thank you.
There you go. That is Josh Carlson down on the field joining us today, helping out with the broadcast on yourliveevent.com and KRJB Radio with the head coach of the Red Lake County Rebels, Brian Remick. Joining us in the pregame show here today. The pregame show brought to you by Bitker Inc. As Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. Fall into savings now at Bitker Inc. We'll got more in our pregame show today. We'll be chatting with the head coach of Ada-Borup West. Paul Tingham coming up in just a bit when we come back to more of our pregame show on 106.5 KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Christian Motors is proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. They've got a huge selection of new and used vehicles there on the lot. You can stop by and check the selection or go online to christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. Your new vehicle is waiting for you at Christian Motors in Fertile. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. christianmotors.com, christiancarsonline.com. Stop and see the selection today. Christian Motors of Fertile.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond and do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine of Ada.
Section 8A football on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. The Bitker Inc. pregame show continues. We bring you our pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. Ada-Borup West, Red Lake County, playing again here today in the section semifinals. Down on the field, Josh Carlson with the head coach of Ada-Borup West, Paul Tingham.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, your guys have not been playing for the last 15 days. How have you made sure they're ready to go for this playoff schedule?
Yeah, we've had a little extended break here. We got the bye, which we wanted. We did not want that forfeit that last game of the season, but we gave them a few days off over MEA break to try to get everybody healed up as best as possible, and then we had 5 days of practice this week, so we got a couple extra lifts in this week and just focused on ourselves for a couple days till we knew who we were going to play for sure. So I feel good about it. I think we're as fresh as we've been since day one of the season, so I think hopefully that will help us, because we had some banged up shoulders, some banged up ankles, and a lot of soreness, so I think we got rid of most of that. So biggest thing is, the 15 days off, I hope we come out with focus right away, because, just a little bit out of routine, but I think hopefully we'll be okay.
Wonderful. With the beautiful Minnesota weather we have, at least the sun is shining today. Do you think that's going to impact your team at all?
I think the field conditions are perfect, obviously, the turf here. It's chilly out, but it's very beautiful. I don't know, was it 25 degrees, whatever it is, and get a nice wind block here. So I think it's about as good a conditions as we're going to see in the state of Minnesota this weekend, unless you're playing inside somewhere. So, it is what it is. Equal playing ground for both teams. You just got to make plays and play better than the other team at this point of the season.
Absolutely, you said it. Coach, last question. What are your keys to victory today?
Playing against Red Lake County, first down is going to be huge. We have to win first down on defense consistently, get them in second and medium, the second and long, and then hopefully into third and medium and third and long, because they want to run the football. So if we can win first down consistently on defense, that's going to be huge for us. Offensively, obviously, too, we want to win first down so we can mix it up and do what we want on second and third down. And turnovers are always a key. we've lost a turnover battle once this year, and we lost that game. So turnover battle is humongous when you have two teams that are about as equal as we are. So that's going to be a huge, huge factor in this game.
Wonderful. Well, that sounds like a great game plan, Coach. Good luck today.
Hey, thank you.
That is Josh Carlson down on the field with the head coach of Ada-Borup West football, Paul Tingham. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show, as it is here on KRJB Radio, 106.5 FM, and yourliveevent.com. The Georgetown Farmers Elevator pregame coaches' comments, georgetownfarmers.com. There's more to come here as we get ready for kickoff at Moorhead High School, the Ada-Borup West Cougars and the Red Lake County Rebels, right here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Bring natural warmth and beauty to your home. The right moldings add character and style to any room. Oakley Lumber Incorporated and Bayer-Built Woodworks offer a vast selection of base, casing, corners, and more to suit all your needs. Whether it is a traditional, simplistic, or ornate profile, there is sure to be an option fit for you. Plus, with Bayer-Built pre-finishing, your moldings will look gorgeous for years to come. Stop in to Oakley Lumber Incorporated today and ask about Bayer-Built moldings.
The Waban Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen Waban Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waban-Ogama White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds from all the members of the Waban Education Association.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota. Back here on the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB Radio, 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Red Lake County, Ada-Borup West. It's Section 8A football from the Moorhead High School. I'm Kevin Kochman. Down on the field, joining me today in the broadcast is Josh Carlson. And Josh, a different hat for you to wear today. Quite literally, a different hat for you to wear. You're on the side. We've talked about this for a while, getting you involved in a broadcast, and I'm looking forward to it today. You get a treat with Ada-Borup West and Red Lake County. Josh, these are two teams that know a lot about one another, and we'll talk about field conditions real quickly. Field conditions are brought to you by Dave Dahl, D&D Mowing. Keep your lawns in good condition. Call Dave Dahl, 218-556-2116. Of course, there's snow on the ground, so Dave's not probably doing much mowing. In fact, he isn't today. But D&D Mowing, he can help you out when it is that time of year. And talking field conditions, Josh, the field conditions are why we're here at Moorhead High School, right?
That's correct. Yeah, with that snow earlier this week, obviously playing surface is a really big issue come playoff season. I know Mr. Walleen did a great job communicating with the district director and just really didn't feel like it was fit to make sure that they could have a good, safe game in Ada this week. So Moorhead obviously opened up their campus to us, which is great. On-field conditions are great. I've been watching the footwork of a lot of the linemen around here. It looks like they got a great grasp of the floor here. I think it's going to be a great game. Yeah,
this is the artificial turf setup, of course, and so with that, just thanks to the folks here at Moorhead High School and the public schools that Dean Algo was here setting up for the field, so for the activities director to do that for us was certainly appreciative from the broadcast standpoint as well. We're grateful for that. But for this game, fine setting for fans to come and enjoy here today, and we've got plenty of sunshine. Game time temp will be approaching the freezing mark. We're about 20 degrees below the seasonal average, but thus is Minnesota. Josh, the sun feels good out there, doesn't it?
It does. It's beautiful out here. You know, the wind is pretty minimal. Obviously, the new building here kind of protects us a little bit, so I think it should be a great atmosphere and great weather to have some Minnesota playoff football.
Fantastic. We're going to talk more about the keys to success for these two teams in our pregame show, which is brought to you by Bitker Inc. We are broadcasting from the Thrivent Financial, Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial broadcast booth high atop the Moorhead High School football field. Laura Tweeten, both Ada and Eulen, Thrivent Financial with the broadcast booth space here today. We continue on with our Bitker Inc. pregame show. We'll come back and talk the colors of the game and get you set up for this one between Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake County, Section 8A semifinal football on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Kenley Walling, the Activities Director at Ada-Borup West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs.
As the seasons change, now is the time for the indoor projects with the help of Ada Building Center, LLC. Now's the time to get contractors scheduled for indoor projects and home improvements. Ada Building Center, LLC will provide the products you need. Flooring with several new styles to choose from, trim, cabinets, doors, and more. Enhance your home with indoor remodel and home improvement products from Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200, East Edge, Ada.
The Ada-Borup West School is committed to excellence. The Ada-Borup West School continually looks to offer expanded educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students of various ages for career opportunities. You can learn more of these educational opportunities for your children when you contact the Ada-Borup West School at 218-784-5300 or visit the school website, ada.k12.mn.us. You're invited and encouraged to be involved at Ada-Borup West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Section 8A football. It is semifinal round action with Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake County on the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB 106.5 FM and YourLiveEvent.com. Kevin Kochman along with Josh Carlson with you on the camera here today. Nolan Jacobson, right, helping us bring the broadcast to you. Let's talk about our Valspar paint colors of the game presented by McCullum's Hardware in Ada. The most advanced paint mixing and matching technology in the area is at McCullum's Hardware. Their knowledgeable staff is ready to help you with all of your painting projects. Choose from thousands of Valspar paint colors and bring in your own to match. It's that simple. Their medallion paint primer dries quickly and cleans off easily, simply with just soap and water. Your independent retailer, Valspar Medallion Paint Primer, McCullum Hardware in Ada with our colors of the game. And as we're looking right now on the Red Lake County Rebels, they're wearing the white jersey tops, blue pants, the royal blue pants, and the blue helmets here today. The Ada-Borup West Cougars coming into frame on a sunny day, wearing the red jersey tops, black numerals and letters, black pants, and black helmets here at the Moorhead High School football field. We're getting closer to kickoff, and Josh, I know down on the field, you said, field conditions, obviously with the artificial turf, really nice. We've got a light breeze out there here today. Temperature 26 degrees. That's where we sit right now, a temp of 26. The wind is out of the southwest at 10 miles an hour. Josh, I don't think the wind is going to come into play much here today, and you're in the south-facing sideline. Doesn't feel like it's too much of a problem down there right now, does it?
Not too much, but you can definitely notice it. I would say any kind of long balls, definitely there's going to be a little bit of an impact there. So look on those situations, those third down and longs, that it may play a little impact there. Well,
I know as we talk keys to the game, Josh, getting ready for this matchup, Ada-Borup West, Red Lake County. The winner will get the winner of the Mahnomen-Waubun and Polk County West game, which is going on right now as well on YourLiveEvent.com and on Gold 101.5 KRJM. You look at keys, and I think both coaches put it, hit the nail on the head. Which how could they not? Turnovers are going to play a big factor today, Josh. That's my take on this one.
100% agree. Obviously, coaches, both of them very seasoned. They know that that's a very big aspect of the game, so making sure they handle that football and make sure they don't put it on the ground is going to be really crucial in this game.
Looking at the first time these two teams played, it was 15 days ago on the 13th of October. It was a Friday the 13th. It was in Oakley, and these two teams matched up. It was, I called it, sadly, I don't know if it's right or wrong to call it this way, but I kind of called it a boring football game. There wasn't a lot of flashy excitement, a lot of stalwart. Red Lake County is kind of a ground and pound offense. Ada-Borup-West are trying to get through the air. They struggled at times with that. They had to kind of revert to a running game. Austin McCraven in that game ran the ball 16 times and had 87 yards on the ground. Ran for a touchdown, passed for a touchdown in that game. Lance Kritzberger was a recipient of a score, and Wyatt Larson scored one touchdown for Red Lake County in that game. That was Ben Gullingsrud, with his ties, of course, to the Ada-Borup School District prior to Ada-Borup-West. And joining on the sidelines is his dad, Mike Gullingsrud, the longtime coach for Ada-Borup Cougar football. So we've got these fun storylines to tie in. These two teams, Josh, played a year ago. Red Lake County came into Johnson Sports Complex and knocked off the Cougars after, the opposite happened in the regular season. I got a feeling that they want to do the same dang thing here today.
Absolutely, and you got to believe that the coaches are well aware of that. They want to make sure that their teams are coming in ready to play, I think, on both sides. At this point in the year, I don't think either team is really looking to change their stripes. They're really making sure that they can do what they do well and really do it to the best of their ability today. So really looking forward to a fun matchup.
I am too, and this is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. Savings on oil changes, tires, new tires, tire repair. Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halstead. When we come back, we'll be getting you ready for our starting lineups and opening kickoff just around the corner. Section 8A football on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. It's Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake County.
Al's Disposal Incorporated of Ada is proud to be providing the area communities and rural areas with garbage pickup service. Commercial, residential, and rural garbage services. Friendly staff and reasonable rates, all with Al's Disposal Incorporated of Ada. Call 218-784-4090. Make sure to recycle all items that are recyclable. And remember that pet waste should be put in the pet dumpster on the street by the Ada Public Works Building. Holiday and weather garbage pickup schedules for Al's Disposal Incorporated will be announced on KRJB Radio 106.5 FM.
This is your region. These are your resources. This is your reliable, affordable, cleaner than ever electricity. We're all in on all of the above energy.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond. I'm like, do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And I take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine of Ada.
Bitker Inc. continues our pregame show as we get closer to the starting lineups. We'll have the national anthem here at the Moorhead High School in just a moment, and then it's football action. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Red Lake County Rebels, and it's yours on KRJB Radio, 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show, and the starting lineups are coming your way next.
Here at Dakota Heritage Bank in Red Lake Falls, we pride ourselves on serving you with experienced, friendly bankers who make all decisions locally. Our bankers are available to help you with any of your financial needs. We offer a variety of deposit products from checking accounts to IRAs. Our quick local decisions allow you to borrow money and make your purchases today. Stop in or call one of our local friendly bankers today at 218-253-2265. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Bitker Inc. pregame show with our starting lineups here today on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Brought to you by Ziegler Ag Equipment as the Red Lake County Rebels are being announced. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 Ada. Your best deals on Amity beet equipment right now at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. The Red Lake County Rebels will defensively start up front. Brock Canott, Oliver Moline, Mason Pollen, also Jacob Harmoning. Your linebackers, Ben Gullingsrud, Keegan Schmitz, Brock Seeger, Ashton Fredrickson, Ethan Majors, John Powers, Oren Shirvestead for Red Lake County are your defensive backs. Head coach is Brian Remick, assisted by Aaron Moll, Mike Gullingsrud, and Corey Burrill. They're wearing, again, the white jersey tops, blue pants, blue helmets for the Red Lake County Rebels. Ziegler Ag Equipment starting lineups for the Ada-Borup West Cougars offensively. The Cougars will start from left to right. Left tackle Alex Bourne, Luke Finney left guard, Corbin Tennehill the center, Lucas Mertz the right guard, and Austin Dryden the right tackle. Wide receivers Charles Shaw, Mason Larson, Lance Kritzberger, Cameron Spaeth. Wyatt Larson is in the backfield, and Austin McCraven will be the quarterback for Ada-Borup West. Their head coach is Paul Tingham, assisted by Dan Jorgensen, Nate McCraven, and Kenley Wallin. Cougars in the red uniforms, black pants, black numerals and letters, and black helmets. Starting lineups from Ziegler Ag Equipment. Get your best deals now on Amity beet equipment. That plus lots more, and of course, during the harvest. Trust Ziegler Ag Equipment for your service and parts. Rely on Ziegler Ag Equipment, bringing you our starting lineups. Thanks to, of course, Bitker Inc. for our pregame show, and let's get ready for the opening kickoff. The kickoff is brought to you by Marcusson Accounting Service. Doug Marcusson Accounting Service. 218-784-6002. Accounting, payroll, and tax preparation services. Planning for retirement? You can trust Marcusson Accounting. 218-784-6002. Red Lake County will kick from right to left. Ada-Borup West will receive from left to right. I'm Kevin Kochman. Down in the field, Josh Carlson joins us, and we have Nolan Jacobson in the booth. Thanks to our sponsors for making our tournament coverage possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers that you're hearing. Or at the very least, tell them thank you. Red Lake County will have it teed up and kick it from right to left. Back deep for Ada-Borup West, you've got Cameron Spaeth and also Lance Kritzberger to receive the kickoff, as it is away, and we are underway in high school football. The Section 8A semifinals. Kritzberger fakes the handoff to Spaeth, and Kritzberger, 25-yard line, gets away from run down the sideline, 30, and he's tripped up there. It'll be 1st down and 10. For the Ada-Borup West Cougars, just underway here today as we are underway. And down on the field, Josh Carlson. Welcome to the broadcast, Josh.
Glad to be here. Looked like Kritzberger was able to find an edge there, really get the ball up the field.
He certainly did. He was tripped up by the Rebels, and it'll be 1st and 10 Cougars at the 35-yard line. For those checking on the screen, we do not have the play clock, and the play clock will not be visible on the field either. It's one of those things, Josh, that there was an interesting story that Mr. Haugo shared with us earlier today, but nonetheless, that's something to be aware of. It'll be Austin McCraven in the pistol to start this football game with 3 receivers bunched to the left, and he'll roll out to his left and look to pass. He'll pass and fire down the field. Pass is caught by the Cougars, and that is Lance Kritzberger getting a catch to start the football game into Rebel territory, crossing midfield. He's going to be brought down, I do believe, at the 40. Let's see, they're going to mark him at the 41-yard line officially, a gain of 24. Kritzberger running that nice out route that time, Josh. It was a great play.
Definitely some nice blocking on the left side there out of Finney and Bourne. They really sealed off the left side and let him get outside.
So for the Cougars, a first down, and their first down of the football game, getting to the outside and starting this game off now in Rebel territory at the 41-yard line, heading to the west end zone. A little bit of a crosswind, southwesterly direction. McCraven is in the pistol. He stands at the 45. One back behind him. They'll run option to the near side. It's going to be McCraven looking, and he'll keep it himself. He's tripped up, tackled by the Red Lake County Rebels, and on the stop that time defensively was number 12, Ethan Majors. Up to the 35, it's a gain of 6 on first down.
Definitely a piece to note here. They got 3 down linemen on defense, and that's that means they got a lot of backers out there, a lot of DBs. So that's a very interesting look to see against a team that likes to throw the ball a little bit.
Absolutely, and something we're going to see is them changing it up. They say they start 4, but they'll drop one back into that linebacker spot. So, like you say, running some different packages, especially with the Cougars running 4 wide receivers regularly. They'll split 2 to the left, a wing to the left side, and 1 split to the right. McCraven in the pistol, 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line of the Rebels. They hand it off to Wyatt Larson. He's tripped up. Larson is brought down at the 32-yard line. He'll get 3, and a 3rd down and manageable here for the Cougar offense.
Absolutely. He's very much a downhill runner, and it looked like he was just trying to get every inch that he possibly could to make this a 3rd and manageable.
So it will be 3rd down and about a yard, needing to get to the 31-yard line as we bring you the action today on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks to our sponsors, including the City of Halstead, the City of Ada, the Ada EDA, among the sponsors helping bring our coverage of tournament time to you with R&J Sports. McCraven again in the pistol formation, bunch receivers to the left. McCraven option keep left side, cuts it up, has the 1st down and more. McCraven slides across the 25-yard line. He's going to be brought down to the 23. That's a gain of 9 yards and a 1st down.
Looked like a great play call because they had a backside blitz there from number 25, Seeger, and it looked like it was a perfect play call for that against that kind of blitz.
Cougars 2 first downs on this drive, and of course the big chunk on that first pass play, 24 yards to Lance Kritzberger. 9:45 remains in this first quarter, and it is 1st down and 10 for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. And the Red Lake County Rebels, we are scoreless here in this early portion of the game. See if we can't get that quarter up on the screen, and we do. All right, so McCraven is in the pistol at the 23-yard line. Turn and hand the football off. This is Larson. He'll plunge forward. Larson is going to be brought down, it looks to be, at the 21. A gain of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Wyatt Larson and Austin McCraven each with 2 carries early on in this one.
Looked like number 34 was uncovered there and was able to really get through the line and make that tackle.
And 34 for the Red Lake County Rebels coming in and making plays. They will continue to see some effort out of this defense. In Red Lake County, a team that strong defensive team. They only allow 13 points per game on the season. Cougars are driving. They're at the 21-yard line, facing a 2nd and 8. Receivers split to the right, and then 3 bunched to the left at the top of the screen. McCraven is in the pistol. 1 back behind him. Now looking to the right, firing over the middle. Pass is going to be hauled in by the Cougars as a catch is made by Charles Shaw, number 21 for Ada-Borup West. He's down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and Austin McCraven is 2 for 2 throwing the football today.
Yeah, he stood in there and handled that pressure. It looked like they brought a handful of guys on the left side there, and he was able to handle it and deliver that football.
So Ada-Borup West is facing now a 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line. Cougars averaging offensively this season 21 points per game. Now that does get skewed a little bit because of the forfeit. That does count on your points. Only scoring 2 that game, Gol darn it. It is McCraven taking the snap. Keeper left side. He gets a lead block from Larson. He cuts it up. He's going to be brought down by Shervestead, but he does get inside the 5-yard line. They'll put him down at the 4. It's a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, a whole host of Rebels there made it to the ball. There's, I believe, about 5 different tacklers on there. So obviously, that's a team mentality there. They like to get to the ball and make sure they get that runner down.
A couple of minutes after 4 o'clock, or after 2 o'clock this afternoon. This is 106.5 FM, KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and we're broadcasting in yourliveevent.com at the Moorhead High School, Section 8A football here this afternoon. Sunshine, 26 degrees in Moorhead on this late October day here, the 28th. Cougars hadn't played in 15 days. They're coming out in a good form offensively. 2nd and goal at the 4. Handoff, Larson, left side. Wyatt is going to be brought down by a couple of big-bodied Red Lake County Rebels there. Some guys flying in, including 66 Keegan Schmitz, among others there, Josh.
Yeah, I saw Oliver Moline get in there, get behind the line of scrimmage there, and he assisted with that tackle for sure.
So with that, no gain on the play for Wyatt Larson. And we are facing now for the Ada-Borup West offense. We see on the field right now a 3rd down and goal at the 4-yard line. The Rebels will be out defensively again. They've been kind of going with 3 down linemen, bringing extra linebackers in. Cougars will come out and split. They'll put 3 receivers bunched to the right of the formation. McCraven in the pistol on 3rd and goal at the 4. He'll roll to his right. He'll look. He'll fire to the end zone. Back of the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Ada-Borup West. It's Cameron Spaeth. A 4-yard score, and the Cougars strike first in the Section 8A semifinals.
Yeah, that was definitely a good call there. Ben Gullinger made it through, and he definitely impacted that play, but Austin McCraven was able to deliver that football.
The drive, 9 plays for Ada-Borup West and 65 yards. They'll go to the end zone. And for the receiver, Cameron Spaeth, that is touchdown receiving number 4 on the season and the 13th touchdown pass for Austin McCraven this year. Cougars will go for 2, and they're going to send everybody out wide right, a different looking 2-point formation. McCraven will take the snap. He's going to roll to his left. And he'll throw one, dump down, pass is caught, 2-point conversion, Lance Kritzberger. And on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it's Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County 8-0, 6:32 to play in the first quarter on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
And back on yourliveevent.com as well, we have a penalty, Josh. The tricky formation the Cougars ran, well, they didn't run it legally. Too many guys in the backfield. So an illegal formation is a penalty, 5 yards, so they're going to replay the 2-point conversion attempt.
Yeah, a little swinging gate. There was a little bit of excitement for this first score. It was pretty fun to see. Good to see those types of wrinkles. But obviously they weren't legal. So we'll see what they can do on the second try.
Yep, and it looks like they're going to come out in more of a traditional form. See if they stick with that. McCraven is in the pistol formation. Bunch receivers left. Shaw is the receiver right. Split. Run the option and they'll throw it to the end zone. The 2-point conversion try this time is incomplete. And on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it's Ada-Borup West 6, Red Lake County nothing. 6:32 to play first quarter on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
We're back on the Section 8A semifinals. It is 6-0 Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County. The Cougars of Ada-Borup West scoring on a 9-play drive, 65 yards. Austin McCraven, a 6-yard, was a 4-yard touchdown pass to Cameron Spaeth. 2-point conversion was good, but it was a penalty. So then they tried again, it failed. And with 6:32 to play here in this first quarter, it's Ada-Borup West 6, Red Lake County nothing. Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson with you here on KRJB Radio and yourliveevent.com. Nolan Jacobson running the camera work for us here today. And ladies and gentlemen, it's Nolan's first try doing this thing, and he's just locked in. He runs a PR yesterday in the Section 8A cross-country meet. and then he gets thrown into the fire for football broadcasting, and glad to have the young man along. And Josh, a good opening drive for the Ada-Borup West offense out there.
Absolutely, and obviously Red Lake Falls is looking to pick it up themselves. I believe they got Powers and Majors back here to get a good return.
The Cougars will have it teed up. Mason Larson will kick from left to right, heading to the west end zone. And yes, Red Lake County Rebel football, they are deep back to receive this kickoff. They'll get their first try, and Larson has a good boot on this one, but it goes out of bounds. A flag flies, and out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Not only is Josh Carlson on the field for the first time with microphone, but he's also making catches with the football. That was incredible effort.
I was going to go with the fair catch, but I figured that I would also get a flag, so I wanted to make sure safety first.
And we don't want inadvertent, false, in fair catch calls. We don't want any of that. We don't want any problems. It's going to be a procedural penalty, and Red Lake County will have the football at the 35-yard line. They're going to have a good field position to start. The Cougars also started their drive on the 35-yard line here today. So for the Rebels, their own 35, first down and 10. Rebels come out offensively. Up front, Guy Bergeson, Brock Canott, Riley Broden, Keegan Schmitz, and Mason Pollen are your linemen. Owen Shervestead is the quarterback. The fullback is Ben Gullingsrud in the backfield, and split back Seeger and Powers. On first down, Shervestead gives, and up the middle, running with the football on first down. The carry goes to the Rebels' backfield, and Brock Seeger, the 6-foot junior, plunges ahead, works hard, gets a good push. He's up to the 41-yard line, gain of 6 on first down.
Yeah, Jackson Miller, number 50, had a little penetration there and forced it outside a little bit further, but, it's good hard-nosed football. It's good to see.
Absolutely. A nice run to start here for Red Lake County, and it is a second down and 4. The Rebels will come out and send one wide receiver split far to the right side. That is John Powers. Shervestead with split backs behind him on second down and 4. Send a man in motion, turn, hand the ball off. This is Ben Gullingsrud who gets the carry. He'll try to cut it upfield. He's going to be met by a host of red jerseys as he gets up to the 43-yard line. Give him 2 yards. Third down and short for the Red Lake County Rebels.
Little motion crackback attempt there on the DN, Mason Larson, and, they're able to get a couple yards out of there.
5.5 to play here in this first quarter. Ada-Borup West leads 6-0 over the Red Lake County Rebels. Third down and 2. Ball is spotted at the 43-yard line. Rebels will come out offensively again. Shervestead will be the quarterback. He'll have split backs, Gullingsrud and Powers. Gullingsrud and Seeger, that is. Powers split to the right. From the right side hash, Shervestead under center, barks out the signals. Turn, and we've got movement up front, and the flag is down. Now our officials here today, a very, very steady crew. In fact, when the head official here today, when referee Brad Siliuson tells us what's up, we can hear him.
Yeah, Brad's got a lot of experience, both basketball, football. He's been around for a long time. He knows what he's doing. He runs a great crew.
He does, and Siliuson also has a great set of pipes on him. He's almost Ed Hockley-like out there, that's for sure. Siliuson, the referee. The umpire is Rob Nudell. Back judge, Andy Dumas. Ryan Weiser is your down judge, and Jeff Muska is the line judge for the crew here today. So from a 3rd and 2 to a 3rd and 7 for the Red Lake County Rebels. Ball is spotted now back at the 38-yard line. Quarterback Shervestead in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right now. Pass is nearly tipped by the Cougars. Now we got a flag coming down. The intended target was Powers. Coverage was provided by Casper Kritzberger, and a flag in the area of the defensive back and receiver.
Yeah, far side, I wasn't able to see much contact, but obviously these officials, like we said, they're experienced. They know what they're calling.
So we will await the call. Discussing it, some conversation as they all are working. There's some assistance from coaching staffs on both sides of the field making some help, and they're pointing at the Ada-Borup West Cougars as if the penalty would be on the Cougars. Cougars trying to argue that the ball may have been tipped. I did not see the ball being tipped, so I cannot say yes or no to that. But the officials are the ones that are going to make the call, and they're talking about it.
Yeah, it's one of those situations. If you don't see it, you can't call it. That's obviously, right. If it was tipped, which I did not see myself, I know that there was a leaper out there trying to, but did not see the deflection.
So in this case, it is a 15-yard penalty, a pass interference on Ada-Borup West. And so with that, Red Lake County is going to be the benefactor of the penalty and take advantage of it here. They will have a first down and 10. The ball will be spotted at the Cougar 47-yard line. So for Ada-Borup West, defensively got to buckle up. For the Red Lake County Rebels, they'll come out fresh set of downs in Cougar territory. Shervestead rolling. He'll throw a screen pass to Gullingsrud in the flats left side. Gullingsrud tries to cut it upfield. He's spun down by the Cougar defense as a host of red jerseys were there, as Ada-Borup West was able to read that out pretty well. A short gain 1 on the play.
Really nice initial ball fake there. Really sucked in those backers to really open up the field prior to that pass.
Gullingsrud, he makes the catch and will gain 1 yard. That was a really hard-earned 1 yard there for the Red Lake County Rebels. 2nd down and 9 it'll be. So for the Rebels, 2nd down upcoming. They'll split receivers each way, and it's going to be Shervestead in the shotgun. 1 back to his right. That'll be Gullingsrud, the 8th grader. Long snap count. Shervestead keeps it himself, actually, with Seeger to his right. At any rate, crossing the 45-yard line and working his way up to the 43. That'll be a short gain of about 4 on the play. And with just under 4 minutes to play in this first quarter, we've got a 3rd down for Red Lake County. 3rd down and about 6 to go.
Yeah, Wyatt Larson had a little penetration there, was able to get those shoestrings, and then a host of Cougars were able to finish it off.
Shervestead with a short gain that time. We'll call it 4. And 3rd down and 6. It was just a kind of a run that right side, and Seeger able to help chip a little bit, give him at least 1 extra yard. So now 3rd down. Rebels under center. Shervestead 1 back behind him, turns and gives it to Seeger, cuts away from 1, slides ahead, crosses the 40-yard line to the 39, and he's going to be close, but still short of the down. It'll be 4th down upcoming. Should be 4th down and short here for the Red Lake County Rebels.
Really nice jump step there to find that gap, find that opening, and really get upfield.
Seeger's a really nice running back. He really looks the part out there. He's got great balance, and now with that 4-yard gain, it's 4th and 2 for Red Lake County. 4th down and 2 yards to go. Ball is at the 39-yard line. Rebels will come out. They're at the Cougar 39 with 2:52 to play first quarter. Rebels going for it in Cougar territory. 4th and 2 at the 39. Sending Gullingsrud in motion. Turn and hand it off Seeger. He'll bounce it to the outside. He'll get away from 1 tackler. 1st down and more. Seeger down the sideline 30, inside the 30-yard line. We're going to mark him down here at the 27-yard line. A nice run as he gets to get 12 on a 4th down conversion.
Yeah, like a bowling ball, he ran through a couple of guys there, and really he made sure to earn every inch there.
First down, and they are 1 of 1 on 4th down. For Ada-Borup West, defensively, teams 41% on 4th down conversions. They got that one right there. Now there's an injured Cougar down on the opposite side of the field. I'm trying to dial it up here. I can't tell, but I think it may be Casper Kritzberger.
Confirmation it is Casper.
Okay, I thought I saw a 6, and that was a dead giveaway to me that it would be Casper. So Kritzberger being tended to on the field. Helmet is off. We will take a timeout. We'll come back with more as it is Ada-Borup West 6, Red Lake County nothing on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard with 2:37 to play in the first quarter on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Lakes Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, and businesses from Lakes Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Lakes Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Lakes Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
Section 8A football. We've got the injured Ada-Borup West Cougar, Casper Kritzberger, coming off the field with a little assistance. As never fun to see that, Josh.
It's not, but obviously in a hard-nosed game like this, with heavy running of Red Lake Falls, it's one of those things. It's probably just going to happen.
Now, right. Now the Red Lake County Rebels have the football. They are at the Ada-Borup West 27-yard line, and they are facing a 1st down and 10 after that 12-yard 4th down conversion. Shervestead feeling the pressure, tosses it up, passes incomplete. His intended target nearly hauled it in. Powers was the receiver. 2 Cougars in the area. Powers a little off balance there, nearly caught it, but he does not. It's an incomplete pass.
Really good fake right away again. They seem to really have that dialed in. The Cougars are looking to stop any kind of dive play. Good thrown ball, and it just, kind of one of those 50-50. It did not come down in completion, though.
Yeah, and Shervestead was feeling pressure from that left side. Cougars defense, by the way, Mason Larson, Austin Dryden, Miles Wambach, Lucas Mertz, and Wyatt Larson, the D-line. Miller, that's Jackson Miller, Lance Kritzberger, and Ames Facino are your linebackers as the Rebels up with a second down. They give it again. This is Seeger. He's going to be brought down by the Cougars, Spaeth, and also Amos Facino. Seeger, a hard-nosed 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3 after that one to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, a couple pancake blocks on the left side there. Ben Gullingsroom and 76 Dudic did a great job with the left side blocking.
And so we've got a 3rd down and 3 at the 20-yard line. Ada-Borup West defensive backfield, Cameron Spaeth, Austin McCraven, and then it was, of course, the starting defensive work of Casper Kritzberger. Now it's Charles Shaw in there. So 3rd down and 3. Ball spotted at the 20, heading to the east end zone. Rebel football. Red Lake County hands the ball off Seeger. He is stood up by the Ada-Borup West defense, but then after he was stood up, he kept churning those legs, and he's up to the 16-yard line. But the Cougars may have forced the ball loose. We'll await the word of the officials. Charles Shaw thought maybe that was the case.
Have not seen a call on the field yet.
They say it is Rebel football. So Seeger comes up with it, but it was a hard-nosed 4 yards to the 16. You saw that, Josh. He got stood up and then just kept her going.
He did. Hard blitz by Jackson Miller there on the left side, and he adjusted. He put his head down, fought off that tackle, and then kept on going.
Ada-Borup West leading 6-0. Minute 25 to play first quarter. Rebels with the football. Their first possession. They're driving just like Ada-Borup West did on their first possession. Rebels had a 4th down conversion that was huge on this drive so far. Shervestead barking out the signals and directing traffic out there, setting down the offensive troops. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 receiver left. Turn and hand the ball off to Ben Gullingsrud, who's met and stopped by the Ada-Borup West defense. Miles Wambach, for a little guy at the nose tackle spot, he really stuck it to Ben Gullingsrud that time. No gain.
Yeah, he's got a ton of heart. He gets in there with the big guys, and he basically stopped him cold. It was beautiful to see.
That was a great tackle, and we've seen both offensively and defensively, both teams forming some really strong football plays, and you would expect that between these two teams. Rebel ball. 2nd down and 10. Ball is spotted at the 16 of the Cougars. 35 seconds remain in the first quarter. Shervestead back to pass. He's rolling to his right, feeling pressure, throws the ball, and it is back of the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Red Lake County. That is a 16-yard touchdown pass to John Powers, and the Red Lake County Rebels have answered the Cougars in the first quarter.
Absolute beautiful throw, man in the face. I believe is number 11, Mason Larson, right in his face. He delivered that football to the back of the end zone. Just a really good pitch and catch.
Certainly was. And play number 11 on the drive ends in a touchdown with 24 seconds to play in the first quarter. Red Lake County answers, and they're going to be going for 2 upcoming. That was one heck of a drive and an answer by the Rebels, and now they have an opportunity to try to take the lead with the point after. They're actually going to try an extra point kick. And this shouldn't be, one thing about having good field conditions, this provides for a much better, more stable setup for a kicker. And the extra point kick from the Red Lake County Rebels will be Keegan Schmitz, as Shervestead will be the holder. Snap, spot, kick is up, and the kick by Schmitz is up, and the kick is good. And on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it is the Red Lake County Rebels 7, Ada-Borup West Cougars 6, with 24 seconds to play first quarter on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Well, we're going to come up for the final plays of the first quarter after the Red Lake County Rebels drive the field. They go 65 yards on 11 plays and score through the air with Owen Shervestead to John Powers on a 16-yard touchdown pass. The extra point kick by Schmitz was good. 7-6, Red Lake County leading Ada-Borup West here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson with you. And we have Nolan Jacobson joining us, working the camera here today. And Nolan's doing a great job for his first outing. We'll keep things rolling. And I know, Josh, we've been treated to a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Yeah, if you anticipated anything other than a hard-nosed fought game today, you obviously didn't know what was going to go on. So a lot of fun right now.
No doubt. Schmitz will tee it up for the Rebels. And again, Kritzberger, that's Lance Kritzberger. He is on the receiving end of this kick, and they will pitch it to Spaeth. And a big block by the Cougars left side. Spaeth has some space down the 40, 45-50, into Rebel territory, and Spaeth is on his way to the end zone. It is an 80-yard kick return touchdown for Ada-Borup West, their first special teams kick return score of the season.
Really great block right to kick it off. Like you said, number 11, that was Mason Larson. He got a huge block on the sideline there to open that up.
Well, Lance Kritzberger, the recipient, and he flips it to Spaeth. He goes 80 yards for the score. Blocking, as you mentioned, key factors. Spaeth saving some of the electricity for the tournaments as he goes to the end zone. 80-yard kick return touchdown. The ever-important PAT now, Josh, because a missed two-point conversion the first time around. Now the Cougars will go with that swinging gate formation again. Lance Kritzberger is the center. Cameron Spaeth is the Wildcat quarterback here. Two receivers right, everybody else to the left. Spaeth takes the snap. He will pitch it. McCraven, left side McCraven, will look to the end zone. Back of the end zone. Feet down Mason Larson. Out of bounds. Incomplete. The two-point conversion fails.
Yeah, he tried to toe tap that one, but his momentum was pushing him out of bounds, so he wasn't able to bring it down.
It was certainly a nice drawn-up play. They tried. The execution was pretty close, but not quite good enough. Two-point conversion fails, and Ada-Borup West leads it 12-7 over the Red Lake County Rebels on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard with 10 seconds to play in the first quarter on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Well, the Ada-Borup West Cougars answered the Red Lake County Rebels, who answered the Ada-Borup West Cougars. And with 10 seconds to play in the first quarter, it's the Cougars 12, Rebels 7, after an 80-yard kick return touchdown by Cameron Spaeth. And now the Cougars will get out to the field and will kick it away. They'll be kicking to the west end zone. And the Rebels are going to send back a couple deep to receive. It'll be, as mentioned, Powers. And also deep back to receive for the Rebels is number 12, that being Ethan Majors, deep to receive the kick. Entertaining first quarter, got even more entertaining with that kick return for a touchdown, and now with the final 10 seconds of the first quarter, the Rebels will get the football back, and for all intents and purposes will likely be flipping the field with the quarter break upcoming. Cougars have it teed up. Mason Larson, who was the target of that two-point conversion attempt that failed, he will have it teed up, and the Rebels will receive and move from west to east. Kick is away, and it's a squib kick. Rebels will take one off the shoulder pads and then flying in. Cougars try to force it free, but they will not be able to do so. You gotta make sure you wrap those up and be ready for it. And also, Josh, playing on the turf, the bouncing football, you got to be ready for that.
Absolutely. It looked like Tyler Catlett was the first one there. He got there about a second or two late, but it was close. And obviously with the hard field here, it does get some crazy bounces.
And the field is kind of hard. Like you say, it's artificial turf, but it's definitely hard because of the temperature aspect as well. From their own 36, the Red Lake County Rebels will have it first down and 10 with 7 seconds to play in the first quarter, trailing 12-7. Owen Shervestead, the quarterback, will be under center. One back in the backfield, wings to either side of the field. Turn and pitch left side. This is Seeger. He gets out in front. Cameron Spaeth bounces off. Seeger stays on his feet and is pushed out of bounds by Lance Kritzberger as Seeger works his way to the 50-yard line.
Looks
but there's
like
a flag
we got a
back
flag
there.
on the play here, Kevin.
Yes, all the way back at the 35, so likely an area of a hold. So we'll get that back into frame, and it is on the Rebels, so forget the play, Josh. You were spot on with your astute observation.
I believe it was the tight end on the left side here that did get a little handsy.
Okay, we got Ashton Fredrickson, Jacob Harmoning, the two tight ends, and it is a hold on the Rebels. So, and that's from the line of scrimmage, so 10-yard penalty. It's a true 10-yard penalty here. As no time left on the clock, So are we going to flip to the quarters? I don't even know how they handle this here. Second penalty, by the way, for the Rebels, 15 yards. Cougars 2 penalties in the first quarter for 20 yards. So, first and 20, but here is the quarter break. And we will go to the second quarter. And on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it's Ada-Borup West 12, Red Lake County 7 after one quarter of play in the Section 8A football semifinals on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey quilters, need a place to stock up on supplies? Oakley Quilting Supply has got you covered. We offer a variety of batting options including wide backs, plus a large selection of fabric. You can find us at 205 Main Street in Oakley or shop online at oakleyquiltinginc.com. Visit us on Facebook at Oakley Quilting Supply. No matter where you are, we ship anywhere. And when you visit our shop, you'll be greeted by a friendly atmosphere and expert advice. Get everything you need for your next project at Oakley Quilting Supply.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
One quarter in the books. Ada-Borup West leading 12-7 over the Red Lake County Rebels. Rebel football as we begin the second quarter. It'll be a 1st and 20 for the Red Lake County Rebels after that holding penalty. Rebels will have the football on their own 25-yard line, now heading to the west end zone. Shervestead hands the football off to Seeger in the backfield, and he is bottled up by the Cougar defense. They read that very well. In fact, it was Mason Larson among those right out of the gates to make the stop, and then a couple others filled in there, Josh.
Yeah, Ames Facino came in after Larson set him up, and he finished him off.
So Seeger with the carry, no gain on the play, and it'll be second down upcoming. The Mahnomen-Waban Polk County West game being played in Mahnomen this afternoon in the other semifinals of 8A football. No score as they're into the second quarter as well. That's also on YourLiveEvent.com and on Gold 101.5 KRJM. For the Red Lake County Rebels, they're facing now a second down and 20. Ball at the 25-yard line. Back to pass. Shervestead throws it over the middle. Pass is picked off. It's Charles Shaw. He's got a block down the sidelines. Charles Shaw steps into the end zone. Touchdown. It's a pick six for Charles Shaw.
Yeah, I think that resulted from that first option not being there. He had a pump fake looking for his guy, and he ended up throwing kind of a 50-50 ball up there, and Mr. Shaw was right there ready to go.
Shaw here in the second quarter. It is a pick six touchdown. Interception, and he goes back on the interception. I believe that was 30 yards to the end zone. So that drive ends with an interception. And the score comes here in the second quarter with 11:10 to play. Ada-Borup West, Shaw to the end zone. That's his second interception for this season. 30-yard INT touchdown. So for the Cougars, they now lead it 18-7 and are going for 2 points here. They're going to try for the conversion. This is a traditional form of offense here instead of the swinging gate. An option keep for McCraven, cuts it upfield. 2-point conversion run is good. And on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it's Ada-Borup West 20, Red Lake County 7 in the Section 8A semifinals on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Holly and Hendrum.
We're back here in the Section 8A football semifinals, and Ada-Borup West scores on a pick six. Charles Shaw to the end zone. 2-point conversion run by McCraven is good. It's now 20-0 Ada-Borup West, leading Red Lake County on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Kevin Kochman, and also down on the field is Josh Carlson. We got Nolan Jacobson surviving up here in the booth with us today at Moorhead High School. And Josh, momentum has shifted to the red and black right now.
It is definitely felt down here on the field. Obviously, Coach Remick, being the seasoned vet that he is, he's going to look for his guys to really march it down the field and finish the second quarter strong.
So in the second quarter, we got 11:10 to go, and the Cougars, Mason Larson will tee it up. He'll get a good kick away. This is going to send the Rebels all the way back to the 4-yard line. Powers on the return. He'll go left side, gets away from one would-be tackler, and now down the sidelines is popped hard by the Cougars. Flying in, we're going to get a flag. It's going to be a high hit, I do believe, as it was a very big hit there on the sidelines.
Yeah, a little shimmy shake. He made 3 different Cougar tacklers, would-be tacklers, miss, and then it looked like Luke Finney came in there, got him a little high, so looks like maybe a targeting type penalty.
So we'll see. And this will be, it was a very physical play, no question about it. Officials discussing, and we'll make the call here on the field. An opportunity for us to mention that it's time to stay focused on the field and, of course, in your daily operations with Valley Vision Clinic. Dr. Dave Solsing, Valley Vision Clinic in the Valley Square building in Ada. Stay focused, Valley Vision Clinic, and get your eyes examined. Give a call and get on the appointments at 218-784-4091. They're going to call a late hit on the play. That was the call by the officiating crew, is a late hit out of bounds. And so if he's out of bounds, they're going to call it. I mean, that's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah, and that's far sideline, so obviously we don't have the best vantage point there, so we got to trust those officials. I know Mr. Finney was pretty pumped with his hit, so.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. And that's just fine. But, you know, if you're out of bounds, you're out of bounds, and that's the way it's going to be called. And safety first with the old game of football. So penalty on the Cougars, and Red Lake County going to try to take advantage. They're at the 46-yard line. And on first down, they plunge forward. Not the 46, they're at the 41. They'll get to the 43 and a couple of yards gain right out of the gates there by Brock Seeger.
Nice little inside counter play there. Pretty big gap to start it off, but, you know, obviously those Cougars filled the hole pretty quickly.
From their own 41 to the 43-yard line, and it'll be second down here for the Red Lake County Rebels, 2nd and 8. Clock running, 10:30 to play in the second quarter. Cougars leading the Rebels 20-7. They're heading to the west end zone now, and the Rebels will have Shervestead in the shotgun. Running back to his left, takes a snap. Shervestead back to pass, will fire. Goes to the sideline, looking for Majors. Incomplete. Shaw on the coverage that time, and just a little overthrown to his intended target.
Yeah, just a little high. You know, I think that the inside of the line really did a great job picking up some of those big defensive tackles for the Cougars.
So for Ada-Borup-West, they are seeing defensively now, putting the Rebels on 3rd down and 8, and the Rebels ball at their own 43-yard line. Rebels break the huddle. Red Lake County sends receivers each way. Seeger the back in the backfield. Shervestead is the quarterback, standing with his running back to his left. They're on the far side hash. Back to pass. Shervestead in trouble. Will roll to his left, and now he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to be bottled up by the Cougars as he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and he's sandwiched there. Physical plays, and no gain. It's 4th and 8.
Yeah, once he realized that he didn't have any options downfield, he just kind of took off to the left there and tried to salvage as much as he possibly could.
That's all you can do, and it was the Cougars then pursuing on defense and stopping the play. So it is 4th down now for the Red Lake County Rebels. They have tried it on 4th down, and they were successful with the Brock Seeger run in that first quarter. They had the lead, 7-6. The Cougars have scored now 14 unanswered and lead it 20-7 over the Red Lake County Rebels in this Section 8A semifinal. Rebels will split out in punt formation now. And they'll have one man deep back to receive for Ada-Borup West on a punt. That is Cameron Spaeth. Kick is away by Powers, a short kick, but it's going to take a nice bounce for Red Lake County. Rebels will watch it roll inside the 35, and it'll be picked up at the 32-yard line. First down and 10, Ada-Borup West after the first punt of the football game, coming with 9:12 to play in the second quarter. Cougars will have pretty good field possession. Defensively, they forced a 3-and-out, and I think that Coach McCraven should be pretty pleased with his defense there, Josh.
Absolutely. I think he's very proud of his guys. They're playing exactly what they need to make sure that they're staying in this game, and obviously with the lead right now, they're going to make sure they don't give up any big plays.
And for the Red Lake County Rebels, defense now is a time to make a big stop of their own and try to get some momentum back through their defense. Cougars of Ada-Borup West will come out offensively for just the second time in the game, leading 20-7. McCraven running back to his right. He's in the pistol formation. Receivers each way. The handoff goes to the running back. That is Wyatt Larson. He kind of trips ahead about a yard there to the 33. It'll be 2nd and 9.
A lot of cracking and popping down here. It's a lot of fun, a lot of noise down here. Lance Kritzberger led that blocking charge.
For a yard gain, a 2nd and 9 upcoming. Quick injury update. You had said that down on the field, Casper Kritzberger looked like maybe a shoulder injury was the official.
Yeah, I don't want to say he's out for the game, but obviously he's resting that shoulder right now. I'm sure they're going to reevaluate at halftime.
Similar situation happened to him in Monaga a few weeks back in the regular season. Cougars have a bunch receivers right side, 2nd and 9. McCraven on the option. He'll pop past this one looking, and Cameron Spaeth gets behind the defense. One man to beat, Shervestedt down the sidelines, and it's a touchdown for Cameron Spaeth. Spaeth goes 66 yards for the touchdown, 67 yards for the touchdown, and the Cougars now lead it 26-7.
Yeah, that was a Tim Tebow-esque jump pass there, running to his right, throwing left. Just a great, beautiful ball.
67 yards and the second passing touchdown to Cameron Spaeth. He also has the kick return for a touchdown. He's had a busy day so far, Josh.
Yeah, things really seem to be clicking right now. That obviously, things are going well, but they obviously need to make sure they keep their heads on a swivel and make sure they finish this half strong.
McCraven to Spaeth. He goes 67 yards for a touchdown pass. And Ada-Borup West will try for the extra point kick. The extra point kick, you've got kick up, and the kick is good. That off the foot of Tate Jacobson.
Yeah, honestly, that one would have been good from 30 or maybe even 40. He had got a good amount of leg on that one.
Spaeth with the hold. The extra point kick is good, and it's 27-7. Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County. 8:26 to play second quarter on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Cenex, we're more than your gas station. We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community, because it's our community too.
Best of luck to all the area sports teams from the Brooks, Oakley, McIntosh, and Red Lake Falls Cenex stores.
Welcoming you back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com to the Moorhead High School, where Ada-Borup West is leading Red Lake County 27-7 with 8:26 to play in the second quarter. Cameron Spaeth, a 67-yard touchdown on the reception from Austin McCraven. He scampers down the sidelines and scores for his third touchdown of the game, 2 receiving, 1 on the kick return. Cougars also have a touchdown from Charles Shaw on a pick 6. Red Lake County scored earlier today on a touchdown from Shervestedt to Powers. And the score is 27-7 Ada-Borup West. Mason Larson's kickoff received at the 10-yard line. Powers will keep it himself. He's going to be zigzagging his way across the 25-yard line and is met by the Cougars and rushed out of bounds there across the 25-yard line up to the 27-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Red Lake County, and see if the offense of the Rebels can get something established here. Josh, it's been tough sledding outside of the score early on.
That's right. With a little over 8 left, they're, like I said last time, they're going to really look to make sure they're taking some of those steps to get some more points on the board.
So for the Rebels on their own 27-yard line, first down and 10. Their last drive was a punt. Previous was the interception. So they're looking for something here, get going from their own 27-yard line. Rebels will come out. Shervestedt will be under center. Split backs in the backfield. Turn and hand the ball off on the inside, and nowhere to go. Ada-Borup West stopped that one immediately as Powers is brought down. Looked like Facino was in the mix that time, and Lucas Mertz as well.
Yeah, Wambach got in there, and Kritzberger finished him off as well.
So a loss of 1 on the handoff that time to John Powers. Believe it or not, John Powers' first carry of the football game. He does have the receiving touchdown today. Back to the 26, or did they marked the 27? So really no gain on the play. No gain. It'll be second and 10 for Red Lake County. So he got back to the line of scrimmage. Rebels, as the train comes rolling, just on the north side of the football field here, just to the south of Highway 10 in Moorhead. Back to pass. Shervestedt sets up the screen to Ben Gullingsrud. He's going to go backwards. Spaeth, Kritzberger, spin him down. The 8th grader goes down, back. A loss at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4, 3rd and long.
Yeah, they did a great job sniffing that out. They the Rebels had number 66 Keegan Schmitz out there as their blocker, but too many Cougar defenders to be able to make that play worthwhile.
So it'll be 3rd down and long. Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County 27-7 with 7:08 to play, second quarter, and a 3rd down and long for Red Lake County. 3rd down and 14 to go. Rebels take the time in the huddle. They break the huddle and will come out on a sun-drenched field here at Moorhead High School. Shervestedt with a running back to his right. Receivers each way. Back to pass. Nope, Shervestead runs the option. Pitch comes to Seeger. Seeger puts a puts a stiff arm on 1, 2, 3. Bounces off another one. That is a hard run. And Seeger is going to get 4 yards.
Yep, very hard nose. I believe about 9 of the 11 Cougar defenders put hands on him. He ran through a lot of guys, a lot of hard-nosed football right now.
It was. That's a long way for him to go and a lot of effort to get just 4 yards, so I kind of feel for the young man. He put 1, 2, 3 stiff arms and then a helmet/shoulder pad bounce off a defender. It was a physical run.
And you kind of anticipate that come playoff football time.
4th down. And the Rebels are in punt formation. Powers is the punter, but Shervestead is the up man. Be on the alert for that in case of a potential fake. Send a man in motion. The snap is away. Kick from Powers is a shorter kick. Spaeth is going to take it on the run. Flag comes down at the 44-yard line as he caught it at the 49-yard line, and the flag right there, I'm not sure what the call is.
Potential face mask at the end there. Not necessarily sure if that's what they saw, but from my angle, I could definitely see a little bit.
Okay. It's good view. Astute observation. I know I've used that twice today, Josh, but I felt it was fitting again.
Well, like in school, you want to use those great vocabulary words, so why not?
It's all about education, and that's what we're here to do, Officials having their discussion. Brad Silliason, our referee for today, wears the white hat during the return, holding on the Cougars. So they're going to walk it back to the 45-yard line of Ada-Borup West, so it's a 10-yard penalty on the Cougars. So that be the call. It's the 4th penalty on Ada-Borup West in this first half. And it is the 4th penalty totaling now 45 yards. So from their own 45, Ada-Borup West 1st and 10. They've scored on their 2 offensive possessions here today. From their own 45 this time around, they try to add to their lead as they lead on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard 27-7 over the Red Lake County Rebels. From their own 45, Ada-Borup West with a bunch receivers left. They turn and hand the ball off to, again, there's a nice little slip there and a run by the Rebels. The ball came out, but they say it was already down by contact as the handoff went that time to running back Wyatt Larson. Larson up to the 47. Going to be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
A little bit of daylight there. I think his feet got tripped up a little bit for a small gain of about 3, but, I think there's options out there for them.
Couple few yards there. 2nd down upcoming for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. As right now, Cougars will break the huddle. They offensively had 203 yards of offense against Red Lake County back on the 13th. They are well above that number total yards here today, not just offensively. Quarterback McCraven in the pistol. Running back to his left is Wyatt Larson. Fake the handoff. Pass right side. Looking and having to adjust is Kritzberger. I believe it's Kritzberger split out far. Nope, Charles Shaw was the intended target. He had to adjust in stride. Overthrown, incomplete, 3rd down.
I think a little mix-up there on the route tree that he was running.
That might have been it, yeah.
I think McCraven's looking more of that flag route, and Mr. Shaw kind of undercut it a little bit.
27-7, Ada-Borup West leads Red Lake County, a 3rd and 8 for the Cougars from their own 47. 4:48 to play in the first half. Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson down on the field. Got Nolan Jacobson up here. Guy runs a PR in the section cross-country meet yesterday. Now he's running camera and doing a fantastic job. We appreciate Nolan joining on here today for the broadcast on yourliveevent.com and KRJB Radio. As the Cougars 3rd and 8. McCraven rolls to his left, in trouble, now fires. Deep throw, Cameron Spaeth adjusts, makes the catch inside the 10, make it inside the 15 to the 11-yard line. And a 1st down on a little Hail Mary type play. Cougars connect.
Yeah, outside linebacker Fredrickson was right in his face there. It was another one of those 50-50 balls. It was thrown up there, anybody's play, and Spaeth really came down with it.
41 yards in the air for that play, and a 1st down for Ada-Borup West. Their 4th first down of the football game, 5th play of the drive, as the Cougars will have it. I think I misspoke, not 5th play of the drive. I got to write this down. That was the 3rd play of the drive. Now we're all caught up. And the Cougars have it at the 12 and a 1st down and 10. McCraven keeps it himself right side. Going to cut it outside. Now cuts it up inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3 yards for Austin McCraven on 1st down.
Running back Wyatt Larson was the lead blocker there. Got a great block, but that secondary, they came up and made a great play on McCraven.
Over under how many times I mentioned that Nolan Jacobson had a PR yesterday in the section meet cross country. I think if you were pregame odds, I think the over under was probably 2. I've equaled that at this stage.
Yeah, I'd say a half dozen definitely doesn't do him credit. A PR is a PR. That's great to talk about.
Absolutely. How could we not? Cougars now facing a 2nd down and 7 at the 9-yard line. Receivers split to the left side of the formation is Shaw. Back to pass, McCraven on a play action. Looking left, firing left. Mason Larson catches, touchdown, Ada-Borup West. It's a 9-yard score. Mason Larson into the end zone for the 3rd time this season. He's got 6 catches and 3 touchdowns. It's like Chris Carter. Oh, wait, never mind.
Got a flag on the far side.
Flag down. Don't start writing down anything, Kevin. Could be a hold. Probably a hold. That'd be my guess.
With the 3 streaking wide receivers in the back of the end zone, I was not watching the backside, so no. I believe it is in the realm of holding.
Yep, would be a backside hold on Ada-Borup West. That's a tough one, so forget the touchdown pass. I was just going to say how Mason Larson appears to be somewhat of a Chris Carter. Basically, all he does is catch touchdowns.
Great reference there. That was it was a fingertip grab just like CC.
Oh, fantastic. But in the end, got to bring it back. And for the Red Lake County Rebels, now you got to hope that this will be something you can take advantage of.
Yeah, with a little over 3 minutes left, if they can get a stop here and put some points on the board, it's definitely still a game.
Yep, we got 3:20 to play second quarter, and Ada-Borup West is leading 27-7 and knocking on the door. Just had a touchdown called back because of a hold. So from the 19-yard line, it's now 2nd down and long. They need to get down to the 2, so 2nd and 17 is what it'll be. McCraven rolling to his left. He'll look to pass, and it's a little screen. It's incomplete. He was looking for Wyatt Larson and just trying to get it away. As great pressure coming in from the Red Lake County Rebels that time. Looked like the Rebels came flying in, and it'll be an incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, 34-32. Those guys were both through the line right away. We're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, Ashton Fredrickson coming flying in that time, and it'll be the Rebels forcing the Cougars now into a 3rd down and a 17. Ball is back at the 19-yard line.
Looks to be a timeout from Coach Tingham at this point.
Hearing the whistle, timeout on the field. We'll take it. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel, Highway 9, Ada. And on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Ada-Borup West 27, Red Lake County 7 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com with 3:16 to play in the first half.
Red Lake County Insurance is your locally owned independent insurance agency that has been serving the insurance needs of the Red Lake County community since 1951. We offer affordable insurance coverage solutions. Take advantage of our excellent prices and convenient appointment times. With over 100 years of combined experience, we're the right agency for you. Explore insurance options today by visiting our website, redlakecountyinsurance.com, or call us for all your insurance needs at 218-203-0413.
27-7. Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County. As we've got high school football continuing here with the Cougars and the Rebels. 3:16 to play second quarter, and it is a 3rd down and 17 for Ada-Borup West at the 19-yard line after a holding penalty called back a touchdown. The Cougars are going to be going for it here on 3rd down. Back to pass. McCraven fires left side looking. Shaw is open but incomplete. It's underthrown, and late to the play on coverage was Jacob Harmoning, but an underthrown pass will be 4th down.
And I believe that sound was right in his eyes. It was right in line with him, so it did look like he was trying his best to find that ball when it was in the air.
And that is an accurate feel. I was looking at that thinking to myself, oh boy, this is a tough spot to be for the intended target. But let's see here.
I believe we're going to attempt a field goal.
Wow. It looks like they are. With a little bit of aid from the wind, they're going to put the tee down here at the 28-yard line, which means we got a 38-yard field goal for Tate Jacobson of Ada-Borup West. Spaeth will hold. Kritzberger is the long snapper. That's Lance Kritzberger. 38-yard field goal for Tate Jacobson. Snap spot. Kick is up. The kick is well short, and it'll be no good. Valiant effort anyway.
Yeah, obviously the previous extra point was very well kicked. Well, he struck it extremely well, so why not try to roll the dice and see if you can put some more points on the board?
You sure can. And it was 4th and 17 from the 19-yard line. So, going to be Rebel football, and they're going to mark it. I believe they mark it at the line of scrimmage. They are going to do that. They'll mark it down here at the 19, first down and 10. Own 19, first and 10, Red Lake County. With 3:09 to play in this first half of football. 27-7, Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County. Red Lake County football and Shervestedt under center. Back to pass, he'll look, near side, passes incomplete. His target was Powers. Powers was diving towards it. Coverage was there by Shaw, incomplete. Second down.
A lot of credit needs to go to that front line there. They gave him plenty of room to throw that ball.
Yeah, the guys up front for the Red Lake County Rebels, you're talking about Guy Bergeson at left tackle, Brock Canat at the left guard, Riley Broden the center, Keegan Schmidt at right guard, and Mason Paul on the right tackle. Guys have been working pretty hard here today, and I think both teams have had pretty good offensive line production so far. We've got second down upcoming for Red Lake County. From their own 19-yard line, second and 10. Shervestedt pitched to the near sideline, Seeger. Mason Larson was there. He bottled him up, and the rest of the Cougars can bring him down. Big loss on the play to the 15-yard line, a loss of 4, and that was just read perfectly by Mason Larson.
That was. Tried to stiff arm him. Lance Kritzberger came and finished him off.
Cougars are playing at a very high level right now. High performance action on the field by Ada-Borup West, leading 27-7, 2:40 to play in the first half, and a third down and 15 coming here for the Red Lake County Rebels. It's on the backside of the 15-yard line. Rebels break the huddle. One receiver to the left and one to the right of the formation. Shervestedt is the quarterback, and Seeger the back of the backfield. Back to pass, Shervestedt feels the pressure. Now we'll throw it deep, and it is in the area of double coverage, and it's incomplete. It was nearly intercepted on the coverage that time. Ada-Borup West's Adrian Reyes nearly had an interception. It'll be fourth down for the Rebels.
Yeah, another pretty clean pocket there. You know, he was looking for his options. Eventually, Mr. Larson got there in his face and kind of contested that throw.
So a fourth down and 15 for Red Lake County back at their own 15-yard line. Rebels have all their timeouts left. Cougars have 2 timeouts remaining in this first half, leading 27-7. And Red Lake County will be receiving the kickoff to start the second half. Rebel football, and they'll be punting the ball away. Powers kicks it. Wind is kind of pushing it back a little bit, and it ball dies and stops at the 29-yard line by the Rebels. So the Cougars will have great field position as that punt netted 14 yards.
Yeah, once it got up in the air, just kind of started to float up there, and then actually it ended up bouncing back towards the Rebels.
So from the Rebel 29-yard line, Ada-Borup West will have a short field on this possession with 2:04 to play before halftime. 27-7, Cougars leading the Rebels, and it'll be a first down and 10. The Mahnomen-Waban and Polk County West matchup, the other semifinal in Section 8A football, that going on yourliveevent.com and on Gold 101.5 KRJM. It is 0-0 as they approach, or they are at halftime. No score in that game at half. Cougars break the huddle. Receivers each way, 2 backs in the backfield, pistol formation. McCraven from the 29 of the Rebels. He turns and hands it. This is going to be lead back Wyatt Larson. And Larson is down at the 28-yard line.
Huge hit by Seeger on that one to put Larson down.
I'm going to say he ended up with 2 yards that time and a second down. No need to rush for the Cougars. A little bit of urgency as they quickly get to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 8. Back to pass. McCraven fires right side. He has time. He was popped after the pass. Pass is caught by the Ada-Borup West Cougars on that far side. That's Cameron Spaeth inside the 5, and the Cougars have a first and goal on a pass play of 22 yards.
Yeah, junior Brock Canat did a great job getting to the quarterback there. He put McCraven to the ground, so he definitely paid for it, but they did get the completion, so it really paid off.
5 first downs for Ada-Borup West, and now they are at a first and goal situation. First and goal at the 4. Well, now as the Cougars have a little bit of urgency here with a minute 15 to play before halftime, putting one more on would certainly be a good spot to be in ahead of halftime. You're going to have McCraven with Mason Larson to his left, Wyatt Larson deep back. Option keep here. It's going to be Austin McCraven left side. McCraven to the corner, touchdown. A 4-yard rushing touchdown. Austin McCraven into the end zone on his 4th carry of the football game. and the Cougars strike again before halftime.
Yeah, some great blocking from the wide receiver. Shaw was out there, Kritzberger was out there, Larson was out there to make sure that those DBs could not put a finger on McCraven.
Score comes with 56 seconds to play in this first half. McCraven, he goes on a 4-yard touchdown run. So we'll see. They're going to try for the extra point kick, see if Tate Jacobson can get some good mojo back. It'll be a botched snap. Spaeth will throw it. Throws for the 2-point conversion. Jumping, hauling it in. The Ada-Borup West Cougars.
I believe that's Brody Menge.
Brody Menge with a 2-point conversion catch from Cameron Spaeth. And it's now the score on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Ada-Borup West 36, Red Lake County 7. 56 seconds to play in the first half on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Well, it is 35-7, Ada-Borup West over Red Lake County after the Austin McCraven 4-yard touchdown run. 3-play drive, 29 yards after the short field, and the Cougars lead it. 56 seconds to play before halftime. The score 35-7. Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson with you. Nolan Jacobson here as well. You're tuned in to 106.5 FM, KRJB, Ada, Minnesota. It's 3 o'clock. And on yourliveevent.com, the other semifinal between Mahnomen-Waubun and Polk County West is 0-0 at halftime. Little different scoring here in this first half of football. Cougars have scored offensively on the ground and through the air, on a kick return and on an interception return for a touchdown. They also attempted a field goal but came up short. Mason Larson puts the boot in this one, and Powers goes all the way back to the 2. He will fake the handoff to the 10, 15, now up to the, didn't get to the 15. He got tripped up at the 11. And a special teams tackle made by Ada-Borup West on that backside.
That was Brody Menge again.
Look at Brody Menge, a special teams guy.
Just all over the place.
Wow, good plays for him. The Red Lake County Rebels now want to try to find something positive before heading into halftime. Their one score came on an Owen Shervestead to John Powers touchdown. After that, it's been interception, punt, punt, punt. And there was a kick return touchdown that went against them in between. It's been a tough sled here for the Rebels as of late. 2 points was good. 35-7, Ada-Borup West. Leading Red Lake County. The Rebels will come out on first down and they will pitch. This will be a nice run. Big pop again by the defense of the Cougars. That's Lance Kritzberger providing a big hit, and slow to get up is John Powers. He was hit real hard.
Yeah, they really got the ball out on the edge very quickly there, and obviously Kritzberger flowed as linebackers do, and he put him down.
So from the 11-yard line up to the 17-yard line, it's a gain of 6 for Powers, but more so was the hit that he took. And no doubt that was a big one. He's all right. He was able to walk up, but he was definitely just, had to kind of collect himself for a moment there as he was tagged by that tackle. He's in the backfield now. Going wishbone formation. Shervestead, the quarterback, turns, hands it off. Ben Gullingsrud falls ahead. Tackle with Jackson Miller and also Wyatt Larson in on the stop. They'll say Gullingsrud falls ahead for a gain, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So I'm going to have Nolan, I'm going to have you watch for Josh down here. He's going to try to get Coach, so you can zoom in on that for our halftime conversation. The halftime coach's comments are brought to you by United Savings Credit Union, with, of course, locations in Detroit Lakes, Dilworth, and 2 locations in Fargo. Learn more at unitedsavingcu.org to become a member and unlock the credit union difference today. You've got that framed up just fine there, Nolan. Halftime coaches' comments. We'll go down to the field. Josh Carlson's got the head coach of the Cougars, Paul Tingham.
Coach Tingham, you're up 35-7. What's your message to your guys at halftime?
Just got to keep it going. We can't have any letdowns. There's a talented team. Their quarterback's super good athlete. So we just got to keep our intensity up and play smart football. Limit penalties. Obviously we want to run the football the second half a little bit more, but we just can't let down. You got to keep that high level of intensity because it's playoff time and we got to get ready for next week. If we can continue this second half, the game's not over, obviously. So yeah, just continue what you're doing and keep playing hard and just pick each other up.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, thank you.
There you go. That's Josh Carlson and the head coach of Ada-Borup West, Paul Tingham. You can zoom out now. There you go. At halftime, coaches' comments are brought to you by United Savings Credit Union. 2 locations in Fargo, one at Amber Valley Parkway, the other downtown Fargo, one in Detroit Lakes, and another in Dilworth. Discover the credit union difference at United Savings Credit Union, unitedsavingcu.org. It's halftime, and the halftime report is brought to you by the Linfors Agency with locations in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, and Mahnomen. Linfors, your insurance source for Ada-Borup West, leads Red Lake County at the half, 35-7. Section 8A football semifinals on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
Todd's Landscaping thanks you for your business. Todd's Landscaping, where no job is too big or too small. They do outdoor landscaping, brickwork, rockwork, and flagpole sales and installation. Todd's Landscaping, 218-945-6000. Think of the landscaping you want in your yard and share that idea with us at Todd's Landscaping. We'll work with you through the winter months to do your project. Todd's Landscaping, 218-945-6000. Call today.
Bruce Visser is with us from Visser Grading. Bruce, we want to get out information and safety reminders during this harvest season. What do you have?
When you're doing your corn and your sugar beets and these fall crops, if the roads need a little extra attention, give me a call, 218-415-0191, and we can come out and get the roads back in shape.
We just want to wish everybody a safe harvest season as well, don't we?
Absolutely. This is a stressful time of the year, and we just want everybody to be safe out there.
Visser Grading, phone number again is?
218-415-0191.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Bringing you back here for the Linfors Agency Halftime Report, KRJB and yourliveevent.com. It's halftime here at the Moorhead High School in the Section 8A football playoffs, the semifinals, with Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County 35-0. The other semifinal, Mahnomen-Waban, Polk County West, that score is 0-0 at the half. That's also on yourliveevent.com and on Gold 101.5 KRJM. Here in the first half at Moorhead High School, the Cougars have done it in every way imaginable here. The Cougars scored in the first quarter, in their first drive of the game, on a 9-play drive, 65 yards. McCraven hit Spaeth on a 4-yard touchdown. 2-point failed. It was 6-0 Cougars. Red Lake County answered an 11-play drive of their own. Shervestead found Powers on a 16-yard pass. Kick was good, 7-6 Red Lake County. The Cougars would score 14 seconds later. Spaeth got a flip on a kick return from Lance Kritzberger. And on the reverse, he goes 80 yards for a touchdown. 2-point fail. It was 12-7 after 1 quarter of play. The Rebels then on the next drive threw the ball had 3 plays, and it goes into the hands of Charles Shaw, a 30-yard interception return for a touchdown. And that was the pick 6, 2-point conversion that time. Good. Cougars led early second quarter, 20-7. You felt the momentum there. Then the Cougars would score on their next possession after forcing a punt to the Rebels. McCraven hit Spaeth, a quick 3-play drive, 67 yards for a touchdown, 27-7. The kick was good that time by Jacobson. Cougars' next drive after forcing a Red Lake County punt, they missed a field goal. They had a short field they weren't able to convert. They had a penalty that brought things back, and they went for a 38-yard field goal attempt that came up short. 27-7. Then one more touchdown before halftime when McCraven ran in on a short set. They had 3 plays from the 29-yard line. They scored on a 4-yard McCraven touchdown run. The 2-point conversion ends up being it was an extra point attempt that then they converted on a botched play. 2-point conversion pass to Brody Menge, and it's 35-7. Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County at the half of the semifinals of Section 8A football here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. This is the halftime report from the Lynn Force Agency. Lynn Force, your insurance source, as it is. The Red Lake County Rebels trailing at the half, Ada-Borup West leading 35-7 on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. From the Moorhead High School, more to come on the halftime report after this.
There's something new at West Main Pizza in Ada. What's the deal, you ask? Actually, it's What's the Dill? The new dill pickle pizza. If you love pickles, you'll love What's the Dill at West Main Pizza. Or try their paninis, calzones, sub sandwiches, nachos, salads, and wraps. And of course, West Main Pizza is famous for pizza. From their famous cheese squares to specialty pizzas, West Main Pizza will satisfy your taste buds. And remember to try their new dill pickle pizza. West Main Pizza, downtown Ada.
Make your life easier and protect those who need it most with an April-Air high-efficiency air cleaner from Wilcox Plumbing and Heating in Red Lake Falls. April-Air high-efficiency air cleaners remove up to 99.9% of contaminants that contribute to colds, flu, allergies, asthma, and respiratory diseases. For more information on how an April-Air high-efficiency air cleaner can keep your breathing air clean all the time, contact Wilcox Plumbing and Heating at 218-253-4347. April-Air, fresh ideas for indoor air.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
An update from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Now on the lot, 13x90 HP brand auger, all set up and it's on the lot, ready to go to your farm. New 33-foot Woolrich 657 DCR disc chisel with 3-bar harrow on the lot. New 29-foot Woolrich Chisel Pro. Ask for discounted pricing on new Woolrich tillage equipment. Don't forget the best discounts now on Amity beet equipment. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
The Section 8A football semifinals, and Ada-Borup West leads Red Lake County 35-0 here at the 35-7, at the half on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The other semifinal between the Mahnomen-Waban Thunderbirds and Red Lake and Polk County West Thunder, that is scoreless. Mahnomen-Waban won that regular season matchup 42-8. That was week 2. It is scoreless at halftime there on Gold 101.5 KRJM and on YourLiveEvent.com, according to the check-in on the broadcast here. That is early third quarter there in Mahnomen. We'll have first-half statistics, and we'll also talk about we'll get more halftime coaches' comments when we come back. The Moorhead High School, where the Ada-Borup West Cougars lead the Red Lake County Rebels 35-7 at the half on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
At American Federal Bank, we have all the tools to help you achieve financial success. This is Nick Gordon, your local ag and business banker. Are you currently looking for banking, investment, or insurance options? American Federal Bank in Ada can help. Please contact me, Carly, or McKenna today at 784-7121. American Federal Bank in Ada, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Now's the time to call the Bennett Hoagland Agency for PRF coverage. If you depend on rainfall in specific months to maximize haying and or grazing practices, then pasture, rangeland, forage. PRF is a great risk management choice for you. Sign-up deadline is December 1st. Talk with John, Wayne, or Marissa. Experience matters. The Bennett Hoagland Agency has been working with PRF for over 15 years. The Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, 1-800-784-2106. The Bennett Hoagland Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
And we're back here at the halftime report with some halftime coaches' comments as the Ada-Borup West Cougars lead the Red Lake County Rebels 35-7 at the half. More halftime coaches' comments from United Savings Credit Union. Down on the field, Josh Carlson's got the head coach of Red Lake County, Brian Remick.
Yeah, Coach, what was your message to the soldiers at halftime?
Well, just got to compete, right? I mean, we can just lay down here and, call it a day, or we can play for 24 minutes here, throw all our chips on the table, and, see where we can go.
Good deal. Good luck in the second half, Coach.
All right, thank you.
That is head coach of the Red Lake County Rebels, Brian Remick. Josh Carlson here at the halftime with Ada-Borup West, leading Red Lake County 35-7. We're going to have 3 more minutes go up on the clock here, and we'll have some first half stats. But those halftime coaches' comments from United Savings Credit Union, perfect, UnitedSavingsCU.org. Find them in Fargo, 2 locations, one in Detroit Lakes, another in Dilworth. Become a member and unlock the credit union difference today at UnitedSavingsCU.org. Well, we have a halftime score, 35-7. Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County. First half stats for the Red Lake County Rebels. In the first half, 35 rushing yards for Brock Seeger, John Powers 6, 2 for Ben Gullingsrud, 4 for Owen Shervestead. Shervestead 3 of 8 passing, 13 yards, a touchdown and a pick. 47 rushing, 13 passing, 60 yards of offense for the Rebels. They have 1 turnover in the first half, 2 penalties, and just 2 first downs. First half stats for Ada-Borup West. We'll talk about those in a moment, and we'll get the second half kickoff when we come back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Linfors Agency Halftime Report.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
We're back here on the Linfors Agency Halftime Report. Linfors, your insurance source. And at the half, we have the total of Ada-Borup West leading 35-7 over Red Lake County. In our first half stats, we're trying to tally those up here quickly. 169 passing yards for Ada-Borup West. They had 38 rushing for a total of 207 in the first half. That more than they had the first time around against Red Lake County back on the 13th of October. For the Ada-Borup West Cougars, 6 of 8 passing for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns for the quarterback, Austin McCraven. Austin McCraven rushing, 5 carries, 28 and a touchdown. 6 carries for 10 yards for Wyatt Larson in the first half stats. Cameron Spaeth, 4 catches, 2 touchdowns, 134 yards receiving, plus that 80-yard touchdown kick return as well. Some fine stats there for Ada-Borup West. The only thing that truly matters is the score on the scoreboard, though, and that is 35-7, Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County. This has been the Halftime Report from the Linfors Agency, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Mahnomen, and Fertile. Linfors, your insurance source. Kevin Kochman and Josh Carlson with you here today. Josh, how's your thoughts there on that first half of football, what you saw out there?
You know, I think that the Cougars really were fortunate with pretty much any one of those 50-50 situations. They came up victorious, so I think that really reflects what the score is going on. And after talking to Coach Remick, his guys certainly aren't going to lay down and die here. So I'm really looking forward to a good, strong second half of football.
I am too. Looking forward to it. I think this is a pretty fun contest between these two squads. I would have liked to seen Red Lake County be able to get some offense going or get something going here to get on the board a little bit more. But nonetheless, we've got 24 minutes of football. You never know what can happen as we get ready to go. We're going to have some more reaction from the North Dakota State cross country meet that's going on out in Jamestown. following our broadcast here today. Of course, we'll have full Postgame report here from Moorhead High School as well in the Section 8A Semifinals with Ada-Borup West in Red Lake County, so we encourage you to stick around for that as well. Right here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Just taking an update here on weather for you. You're out in the elements. It's not much different up here in the booth, maybe a little less wind. Got a southwest wind at 10, and it's 28 degrees, but it feels like 18 down there, Josh.
It does. You know, if this was February, everybody have their sweatshirts off, thinking that ice fishing was a lot of fun. But since it's October, it's like, oh, it's a little chilly out here.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from there. Ada-Borup West will kick the football away. Red Lake County will have it. Second half kickoff is being brought to you by Markison Accounting Service, 218-784-6002. Doug Markison, Markison Accounting. With the wind slightly at their backs, Ada-Borup West will kick this one. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A touchback off of Mason Larson's foot. Rebels will start on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, he's really kicking the ball extremely well. He's kicked it inside the 5 with pretty much every one of his kickoffs today.
Has had a nice boot. He's got a great first kickoff. I think it was that one ended up with you on the sidelines, but otherwise he's had, and that was actually the kickoff that went into the to the east or to the west end zone, so a little bit against the wind, I should say. At any rate, Rebel football will have it on their own 20-yard line. Their last possession ended with the halftime, but otherwise 3 punts and an interception after their first possession was a touchdown. Shervestead, the quarterback, will roll back the pass on first down, throws off his back foot, and the pass is intercepted by Cameron Spaeth on the first play of the second half.
Yeah, that was Austin Dryden, number 59, who provided the pressure there on the quarterback.
And so, did they say that Spaeth dropped it? They must have. An incomplete pass is what it'll be. Like Cameron had picked it off, but it's an incomplete pass.
Must not have been able to collect it before going out of bounds.
That must have been the case. At any rate, it is 2nd down and 10 now for the Red Lake County Rebels. Eric, I'll have you switch the quarter to 3rd, too, by the way. Got to kind of keep the guy in line, you know. Scoreboard update. He's doing a great job, though. We appreciate it. Different venue today. Handoff goes to Seeger. Cougars powering, making some noise. You can hear the pads popping on the airwaves and through the through the sounds on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Seeger a gain of 2, and he got popped again.
I think that sound was provided by number 78, Lucas Mertz. Big kid, put a big pop on the ball carrier.
And Seeger's the guy that can provide a big pop too. So when those pads are crunching, and on a crisp day like today, you're really feeling it too.
Absolutely. Good day for football.
It is a football day, that's for sure. Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County 35-7, early third quarter. Rebel football now facing a 3rd down and 8. Quarterback Shervestead in the shotgun. He's back to pass, will fire, and the pass is incomplete. He was looking for Powers toward the Cougars sideline, and it was overthrown. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, good look there. You know, obviously they're trying to get to the sideline and make sure they gain their 10 yards, and they weren't able to complete it.
So a 4th down it'll be, as a ball is going to be spotted at the 22-yard line. Rebel football after the Cougars kicked it into the end zone for a touchback to start. Rebels are faced here with a 4th down. 4th and 8. Powers will be in punt formation. Spaeth will be returning and expecting a kick that'll be short, and it is very short again. The wind. Cameron Spaeth came up and caught it in traffic. Good play. 35-yard line. That kick nets 13 yards, and that's hard. You know, when you're punting the ball into the wind like that and getting it high in the air, it's not going to go far.
Yeah, and you said good play by Cameron Spaeth. I would say that's actually a smart play, calling that fair catch there to make sure that the ball doesn't take one of those weird bounces and potentially be a turnover.
And, you know, also for him, a good play to make that catch in traffic and be able to do that confidently, because that's a spot that could be very valuable for him. Ball at the 35 of the Red Lake County Rebels. Ada-Borup West football. 11 minutes to play. Third quarter, leading 35-7 over the Red Lake County Rebels here today. Markison is in the pistol. He'll turn and hand the football off. This is Wyatt Larson. Not much doing that time. Larson to the 33-yard line. He'll be a gain of 2. He hasn't had much more than that. He's had a gain of 3 at one time. Otherwise, it's been 1, 2, or 0 on the carries.
Yeah, 25 Seeger does a good job at linebacker there, making sure anybody who does run inside, he gets his hands on him right away.
So to the 33, the ball will be spotted. Third quarter, 2nd and 8 for Ada-Borup West. They're at the Red Lake County 32-yard line after the Rebels open the second half with a punt. Cougars will split receivers each way. Shaw to the right, Spaeth to the left. Kritzberger is the wing to the right, and then you've got two backs in the backfield, McCraven in the pistol. He'll keep it himself and run it, and he'll cut it upfield, and he's going to be stopped crossing the 30-yard line to the 27. So a gain that time of 5 yards, make it 6 yards. It'll be third down.
Rebel defense is looking to throw a little stunt there. To credit of Luke Finney, he picked up that blitz from the backside linebacker right away.
So it's third down and 2 now for the Ada-Borup West Cougars from the Rebel 27-yard line after that 6-yard gain by McCraven. Cougars will have receivers each way again, Shaw and Spaeth. Kritzberger the wing to the left side of the formation. Wide side. Turn, hand it off. Wyatt Larson takes it on the run. And Ario speedwagons his way across the 25 down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4 and a first down.
Yeah, more stunts. Corbin Tannehill handled, I think, that one extremely well. He just ran with that guy, got him to go to the backside, and made sure that blitzer did not affect the play.
Tannehill the center for the Cougars. Lucas Mertz on the right side as guard. Austin Dryden the right tackle. Luke Finney the left guard, and Alex Bourne the left tackle. The guys up front for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. Rebels have been countering with 3 down linemen, and they go with the extra linebackers here today. Cougars, first down. 1st and 10 from the Rebel 23-yard line. 9 minutes to play, third quarter. Take the snap. McCraven hands it off, and again, this is Wyatt Larson. He'll dive ahead to the 20. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that looked like Keegan Schmidt's 66 was on the play right away. He was the first guy, but then a host of Rebels is there right after that.
2nd and 7 it'll be, as getting an update here. It is 8-8, all tied up still in third quarter now. Mahnomen Waban and Polk County West is an 8-8 tie ball game in the third. It's the other semifinal here in 8A football. Got the football here for Ada-Borup West on a 2nd and 7 from the 20. Back to pass. McCraven in trouble. Gets away from the pressure. Steps up, throws, and they're going to have a pass interference as John Powers just spun. That was Cameron Spaeth in the end zone. The pass interference call as Spaeth was interfered.
I think that was actually a really smart play defensively there, because if you're out of position and you're going to give up a touchdown, why not grab him? Make sure that he can't complete the play.
Yeah, you think about that, and it's not, you're not taught that, right? You're not taught that to make a penalty.
Yeah, definitely an instinctual play there. Do got to give credit to Fredrickson. He did a great job putting pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, and also dual credit. McCraven did a really good job of stepping up and evading that pressure, too.
Yeah, some great footwork there, obviously.
Half the distance to the goal is the penalty, so the ball will be spotted at the 10, and it is a first down because it would result in a first down. I learned that earlier this year. So a 10-yard penalty is the call on the half the distance to the goal pass interference on Red Lake County. Cougars first down, and it'll be first and goal at the 10-yard line for Ada-Borup West. 8:14 to play, third quarter, leading 35-7 over the Red Lake County Rebels. We'll see what the Cougars are able to do on this play as they'll break the huddle, sending Spaeth to the left, Shaw to the right of the formation. Look at this. McCraven will be under center. Doesn't happen often. Takes the snap, turns, hands it off. Wyatt Larson is popped by the defense of the Red Lake County Rebels. Look at this Ben Gullingsrud that time coming in with a hit.
It was, and just to note it, they were in the power eye. That was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it is a rare scenario for Ada-Borup West offensively to go in with that formation and McCraven to be under center. I'll have you go ahead, Nolan, just zoom in a little bit here on this far side. We have a little bit more space we can work with. Give me a little bit of a push there. A little bit more here on yourliveevent.com. We can watch a little bit more. Oh, yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. Thanks, Nolan. Appreciate that. Just giving us a little bit of a little added angle there. Appreciate that. This far side, we get a little more space as we talk at a little on-air production meeting. It's all part of the deal. Cougars facing a 2nd down and goal at the 10. Back to pass, McCraven to the end zone, jumping, leaping. Oh, he's unable to haul it in. It was Charles Shaw, the intended target. He went up for it, had it in his hands, fell down, lost the ball.
Another blitz there by the Rebels. Lucas Mertz looks like he tweaked his back just a little bit, but he picked up a pretty heavy blitz on the right side.
So we've now see out on the field a 3rd down and goal for Ada-Borup West at the 10-yard line as a train comes and rumbles its way behind the grandstand here at the Moorhead High School football field. It's cold, 28 degrees with that wind out of the southwest at 10 miles an hour. Lots of people bundled up here today. Glad that the field is in good shape and playable today, though. Cougars facing a 3rd and goal at the 10, leading 35-7. Quarterback McCraven will be in the pistol again. Larson is the back in the backfield. Back to pass. Steps, throws right. In traffic, incomplete. His target was Charles Shaw again. That would have been in the end zone, but it is incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down and goal for Ada-Borup West.
Yeah, the nose there, number 60. Oliver Moline provided the pressure and made sure that wasn't an easy throw.
Hey, at least the other guy out there, Hillsborough Dairy, he was listening to us, Josh, and he heard that REO Speedwagon take it on the run call. And so the other guy, I appreciate you checking in there, Teaker. We appreciate you. And now we got a field goal try again for Tate Jacobson. This will be 27-yard field goal. The kick is up. The kick is good. Tate Jacobson, 27 yards. He puts it through the uprights, Josh.
Yeah, great kick. Right on the money there. It was only good by about 2, maybe 3 feet, but that's all it takes to get points on the board.
7:12 to play in the 3rd quarter, and on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Ada-Borup West 38, Red Lake County 7 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Christian Motors is proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. They've got a huge selection of new and used vehicles there on the lot. You can stop by and check the selection or go online to christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. Your new vehicle is waiting for you at Christian Motors in Fertile. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. christianmotors.com, christiancarsonline.com. Stop and see the selection today. Christian Motors of Fertile.
Back here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com, it is 38-7 after Tate Jacobson booted through a 27-yard field goal. Tate Jacobson making it 38-7, Ada-Borup West, leading the Red Lake County Rebels here in the Section 8A football semifinals. Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson, and also Nolan Jacobson running the cameras here for us today on yourliveevent.com and, of course, KRJB Radio. We appreciate you tuning in wherever you are. Glad to have you with us here today as Mason Larson will tee it up for the Cougars. He'll boot it away, and it's going to be received at the 15-yard line. John Powers for Red Lake County. He's met by a Cougar special teams member. And Kenley Walleen's special teams squad here, Josh, is playing really solid today, bringing them down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, first guy on the nose, just like last time, was number 14, Brody Menge. He got his nose on the ball right away and brought down the runner.
So the Rebels will start for their second possession of the 3rd quarter on their own 20-yard line once again. Tournament coverage, we certainly appreciate you joining us wherever you are, and thanks to our sponsors. They're making it possible. City of Ada, City of Hallstead also making the coverage possible today. Norman County Soil and Water Conservation District, The Other Guy, Teak, and Hillsborough Dairy among the sponsors, along with Red River State Bank of Hallstead and Fertile. Kick, I should say, 1st and 10 for the Red Lake County Rebels. They'll hand it off to Ben Gullingsrud, the fullback. Gullingsrud going to slide ahead to the 22-yard line, a gain of 2 on 1st down as he tried to start stretching that out a little bit, but no can do. Stopped by the Cougars defense, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, tackled by Ames Facino there, which he had good flow, but I think the play was truly made by Mason Larson, number 11. He actually set the edge. They were trying to get outside, and he just made sure that couldn't happen.
So it'll be 2nd down upcoming here for the Red Lake County Rebels. Rebel football from their own 22. See if they can get something offensively going. 6:33 to play, 3rd quarter. Ada-Borup West leading at 38-7. Runner in motion, or the receiver in motion, is Powers. They give it to Powers this time as he comes inside. And the pile is moving. Look at that pile move out there across the 25. As side judge says, to the 28-yard line. Powers going to gain 5, make it 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
One could almost say Powers and company, because that was a whole bunch of Rebels out there pushing him forward.
That was a great line. Nice job. You're a pro at this thing, Josh. One time in it, and you're just doing Powers and company. Great job.
Well, I learned from the best, and all my weekly conversations with you certainly set me up for it.
This is an opportunity for us to say that the Ada-Borup West School News program is heard each Wednesday afternoon at 1:05 p.m. We've got Shervestead on a 3rd down and 2 for the Red Lake County Rebels. Back to pass. Shervestead will toss one over and in and out of the hands of Seeger. Seeger had some space down the sidelines, lost it off the fingertips. It'll be 4th down.
That was a really nice progression of what they've been doing with the outside quick pitch, with the dive, and now following up with the double fake and a nice little kind of flood pass out there to 25. Obviously incomplete, but it was definitely a good look and a very smart play.
Broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrive-In Financial Broadcast booth. Learn about mutual funds and plan for the future. Talk to Laura Tweeten, your Thrive-In representative in Ada and Ulen. Red Lake County, 4th and 2. Ball is spotted at the 28-yard line, and they're going to come out, and they're going to be going for it, it looks like. Shervestead will be under center. Expect a long snap count, and he'll come out, pitch right side, Seeger. He'll bounce off one, sends Charles Shaw back, and Seeger doing everything he can to get a first down. As, boy, that was a hard run by Seeger.
Hard run by a hard runner. It took 3 Cougars to take him down. He did not want to get stopped, obviously, with the quick stiff arm there, and then finished off with against 3 tacklers. That was just not enough to get that first.
He got a yard, and that's a lot of effort for just a yard. Tough one there for the Rebels as they turn it over on downs. Cougars have fantastic field position again at the Rebel 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Ada-Borup West as they force the Rebels over on downs. 5:23 to play third quarter. It's Ada-Borup West 38, Red Lake County 7. Cougars leading the Rebels in the Section 8 semifinals, high school football. Winner to the Fargo Dome on Thursday night. Cougars will come out, pistol formation, McCraven the quarterback. Snap, handed off to Mason Larson this time, and Mason trying to push ahead. Stopped by a host of white jerseys from the Red Lake County Rebels. In on that tackle for Red Lake County, Oliver Moline, among others. You talk about Moline and company that time. Guys up front for the Rebels came in and filled the gaps. Mason Larson, a gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I don't know how many times Mason's ran it this year, but looked like a seasoned vet there. And as you said, those Rebels, they really stopped him right away. They had a nice wall set up and ready to stop the play.
To answer your question, I don't know how many times Mason Larson has touched it on the offensive side outside of his receiving. He has not touched it many times, though, carrying the football. But he did look good there. 2nd and 9 it'll be from the 27-yard line. He's also a really good lead back in that offensive form, too. Can block a person or two, I think. McCraven in the pistol. Receivers each way, back to pitch it right side, Wyatt Larson. He gets a lead block from Mason Larson. Wyatt's open. He's got first down and more inside the 15, down inside the 10. Wyatt Larson to the 7-yard line. A 20-yard run, his longest by a long run here today, and a first down and goal for the Cougars.
Yeah, he did a great job stretching the field there, getting out there to the far side. His brother was out there to lead block for him, and he was able to get a really good, nice gain.
So we have Ada-Borup West with a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line with 4:16 to play, third quarter. 38-7 Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County. Ada-Borup West offensively will come out again with McCraven in the pistol formation, receivers each way. And they're taking their time. Again, we don't have the play clocks here at Moorhead High School. It was an interesting story. We might share that if we can recall it. Josh Carlson down on the sideline. We were talking with Dean Halgo. Here's a pitch left side on 1st and goal. The give is to Wyatt Larson. He'll get to the 5, a gain of 2. Dean Halgo was saying just on Tuesday, Josh, that they were having some new shot clocks put in the gymnasium, right?
Yeah, I think they had a total of 7. They had the great Daktronics in to try to fix a couple of their issues, update those, fix them out on the football field. Unfortunately, due to all the radio signals going on out here, they weren't able to get the play clock up together. So. Obviously we got a great crew here officiating the game, so they obviously can handle a little snafu like that prior to the game.
Yeah, exactly. And up until this year, most sites didn't have a play clock for high school football. But now everybody's getting them and upgrading with. I'm sure there's a deal with Daktronics too. A 2-for-1. Get the gym and then you get the football field too. Seems like it makes sense. And if it doesn't, well, maybe I just created a new thing for them. I don't know. McCraven.
I'm sure they enjoy the publicity as well.
Oh, they sure do. They sure do. Handoff and nowhere to go for Wyatt Larson. It might have been a broken play, or that's just one heck of a read by the Red Lake County Rebels. They stop Wyatt Larson in his tracks. No gain. It'll be 3rd down coming up here, a 3rd and goal for the Ada-Borup West Cougars.
Either a botched handoff or an RPO type of play that obviously didn't yield any results.
And it looks like... flat honest here, it looks like the Cougars maybe took the foot off the gas a little bit as they're trying to run some clock back. You know how that goes sometimes, tell the guys to relax a little bit. Well, they maybe took that a little too literal.
Yeah, it's important to make sure they're staying mentally sharp here to get that execution down. Obviously, you don't want any hiccups, and they really want to finish the game strong.
3rd and 8, or rather 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line. Bunch formation for the Cougars. McCraven rolls to his right, has a wide open man. Pass is dropped. It was heading toward the end zone. Lance Kritzberger had the ball go right through his hands. He was almost too open that time. It'll be 4th and goal.
Yeah, occasionally that happens, and obviously since they couldn't punch it in there, I believe they're going to bring in the expert field goal kicker, Mr. Jacobson, to see if he can put 3 points on the board.
Well, we'll see what happens. Nolan Jacobson on the camera. Tate Jacobson with the field goal kick upcoming for Ada-Borup West. He'll be on the left side hash this time. They'll put the spot at the 15. And it's also important to note that they've had some botched snaps over time, and that has also led Cameron Spaeth to finding the open man. So we'll see what happens. A 25-yard field goal attempt this time. The snap from Kritzberger, low. Spaeth will roll out. Cameron Spaeth rolling, and he will fire this one to the back of the end zone. It's going to be intercepted by the Red Lake County Rebels, and now the Cougars need to remember they need to make a stop. And the Rebels on the return, the intercepted by Shervestedt up to the 35-yard line. So, in essence, a missed field goal. Great field position now for the Rebels to the 35-yard line, but one of those things you got to always be ready, right, Josh, when you're out there on the field?
That's right. Yeah, it was important to make sure, that wasn't an extra point. That was a field goal attempt. So when you say they did flip the field, they really did. They were able to get the ball up in good position, I believe, pretty close to the 35-yard line.
So it ends up being with a botched field goal and an interception is how the drive ends, as Shervestedt with the interception here in the 3rd quarter. And this comes with 1:43 to play in the 3rd. Ada-Borup West leads 38-7 over the Red Lake County Rebels. Rebel football from their own 35-yard line. 1st down and 10. Shervestedt, the quarterback for the Rebels. I formation behind him. He'll turn and hand it off to the last man through Powers. Nowhere to go. Cougars bottle him up. A loss on the play back to the 34-yard line. Great pursuit to the football.
Yeah, that was number 12, Wyatt Larson, who he just benched his guy, that tight end. He just benched him, got him off. As soon as that ball carrier got close, he wrapped him up.
1:20 to play here in this 3rd quarter, and Red Lake County will huddle up. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Ada-Borup West with that field goal here in the 3rd quarter, leading it 38-7, and then a botched attempt here to field goal that ended with an interception a moment ago. Hand the football off. This is going to be Seeger. Seeger plunges ahead. He'll get to the 37-yard line, it looks like the spot will be. That's a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up now 3rd down for Red Lake County.
Yeah, that was Facino on the initial, but it just seems like every time Seeger touches the ball, first guy who hits him does not put him down, so he gained another 2-3 yards right after that.
He has, and he runs forward. He's got that lean too, Josh, if you watch that, and that's an important feature for him as a back. Shervestedt is the quarterback, one back in the backfield. Wings are set each way on 3rd down and 7. Shervestedt keeps it himself on the boot. He'll roll. He gets some space to the 45-50, and it is a 1st down run for Owen Shervestedt as he keeps it on the outside edge, faked it up the middle, and went boot on it and out to the 50-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 13.
Very impressed with that fake. He put the ball on his hip after he faked that dive play, and he got out there, and I know those linebackers definitely could not see the ball. They didn't know where it was at, which I think really worked to his advantage.
A big-time 3rd down conversion for the Red Lake County Rebels, and that is important. They haven't had a 3rd down conversion since their opening drive. That's a stat. Rebel football at midfield now with 20 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 22, in fact. The clock stopped when Shervestedt ran out of bounds. They're on the near side hash. Shervestedt, the quarterback. Double wing set. One back is Seeger. He'll get it. Seeger rolling to the right side, lowers the shoulder, and Seeger is rushed out of bounds. A nice run here by the Red Lake County Rebels. And Seeger, they're going to say out at the 41. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Something cooking here for the Rebels.
Yeah, excellent kick-out block. Number 34, which in your scorebooks is number 56, Mason Paulin. Great kick-out block there to really provide a nice big hole for him to get outside.
As Mason Paulin. Good. I'm glad we got that one figured out. Thanks for the work. That's excellent work down on the sidelines, Josh. Appreciate that.
I'm only 3 quarters late, but that's okay.
Well, you know what? We didn't call his name too often anyway, so that's okay. Just a couple times did we see a 34, and we were thinking, that was somewhere where we didn't get. Anyway, Shervestedt on 2nd and 1, quarterback keeper up the middle. He'll get to the 37. He'll gain 4 yards, and that'll be a 1st down for the Rebels. That'll likely be the last play here of the quarter.
Yeah, definitely a good look there to make sure they get that first down and second and short. Smart play to make sure that they got another 1st and 10.
We are 3 quarters in the books in this semifinal round of Section 8A football, and on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it is Ada-Borup-West 38, Red Lake County 7 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The 4th quarter is coming your way next.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond. I'm like, do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And I take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine Beta.
YourLiveEvent.com. We bring you back here to high school football. 38-7, Ada-Borup-West leading Red Lake County. 4th quarter of play in the Section 8A semifinals. 12 minutes. See if Red Lake County could continue their drive as they are moving the football. They hand it off here, and another nice play. It was a fresh set of downs as the Rebels give, and that time a run up the middle as that was Seeger. Bowling ball. Seeger works his way across the 30-yard line up to the 27. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Yeah, that play reminiscent of AP throwing the guy off him. He did a great job there to make sure the defender didn't bring him down.
He's a very hard runner, this Brock Seeger, no question about it. Shervestead, quarterback keep again this time as the pile tries to move. Didn't move a lot, but I think it moved enough. We'll see as the officials... Yeah, they're going to move the chains. So that'll be a gain of 2 on the play for Owen Shervestead, and it's a first down. Rebels moving the football. Red Lake County trailing 38-7. Just underway 4th quarter. Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson down on the field, and we've got Nolan Jacobson up running the camera here on YourLiveEvent.com for this semifinal in 8A football today. Ball at the 26-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Rebels. Heading to the east end zone with the wind at their back. 11 minutes to play in this one. Wishbone formation. Shervestead is stopped in the backfield, was running the option, and he was stopped by the Cougars. And Jackson Miller, who's come on from his bullet spot in the defense there, Josh. What a defensive play again.
Yeah, you could say it was an eagle play. You can say it was a blitz. Either way, he had a nose for the ball. He found it, and he stopped right away with the assistance of Wyatt Larson.
Yeah, big-time play. Big-time play. Some big-time players out there for both squads. We've seen it all season. You don't get to this game without being a strong football program. And the Rebels and the Cougars battling here. It's been a heavy hand of the Cougars there, scoring in all facets of the game today. Last time they had played was 15 days ago. Big hit again. This time Lance Kritzberger providing some physicality. Owen Shervestead is stopped. Back to the 27. No gain on the play, and that was another physical play by Lance Kritzberger.
Yeah, in more pre-snap blitzing there. Seeger took on that blitzer and just basically chucked him right to the ground, but Kritzberger came in and finished him off.
So it's 3rd down and 11 for the Red Lake County Rebels on this. It is an autumn day, but it doesn't feel like an autumn day. I was thinking of the autumn winds and the Raiders, and the Rebels and the Cougars and all that jazz, and the red and black and the blue and the white here. It's a lot of colors on this orange spud field here at Moorhead High. The Red Lake County Rebels facing a 3rd and 11 with their season winding down if they can't get some offense going. New player in and a pitch right side. This will be Powers on the carry as the quarterback that time was Thorin Thronson for the Red Lake County Rebels. He sent a pitch out right side, and Powers got up to the 16-yard line. He's going to be very close. It is going to be a first down. They'll say 11 yards.
Yeah, that quick pitch has really been working well for him to get him outside, one-on-one defender, and he was able to capitalize there and actually get the first down.
And nice to see, this is Thorin Thronson, a freshman for the Red Lake County Rebels, getting a chance. Filling in a little bit here for Shervestead And now it looks like we're going to maybe have Majors take a snap here. Ethan Majors will be under center for the Red Lake County Rebels. He'll take a snap, keep it himself. He'll bull rush his way ahead, stopped by a host of Cougars. Down to the 14, 2 yards for Ethan Majors that time.
I think that was AD 59 on the initial stop, but then obviously running right up the middle, there was about 3-4 other Cougars that were right there to finish it off.
So for the Red Lake County Rebels, this drive is now 11 plays old, and they are at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, very nice sustained drive for them.
8.5 to go. They need some quickness, though, if they want to get on the scoreboard, but they do trail 38-7 here in this fourth quarter. Major's going to turn, hand it off to Seeger, and Seeger is corralled down. Mason Larson kind of jumped on him. He was like doing a calf. And you know this. We're talking cows now. Sometimes you got to get out there and get physical and bring down those cows, right? You got to bring them back home, and that's what Larson did right there.
A little bit of wrestling, yeah, with that tight end there. He was able to get rid of his blocker and take him down.
A 3-yard rush for Seeger before he was not horse-collared, because he wasn't. He was just, he's got to jump on top and grab him.
Looks like we're going to get some new defenders in there, kind of a balance to make sure we keep everybody healthy to finish the game.
Hey, when you see some new guys out there, Josh, you go ahead and let everybody know. As a Majors on the snap, lost the handle, loose football. We'll see who's on it. I've got the binoculars on it. Not sure who was the person. Ada-Borup West recovers the fumble. Jackson Miller recovers it, and the Cougars will have possession. It stops the Red Lake County Rebels, and it'll be Ada-Borup West football late in the fourth quarter.
Dynamite call there by Iron Nate McCraven to get some fresh defenders in there, and really, worked out for them. They got the fumble.
So a fumble recovery after the Majors botched snap. It'll be Cougar football on their own 11-yard line, and Ada-Borup West will have a chance to ice things away a little bit. 7.5 to go, leading 38-7 over the Red Lake County Rebels here in high school football. The 8A semifinals. Ada-Borup West, Red Lake County. Winner moves on to the section final, where they'll take on either Mahnomen-Waban or Polk County West. That game, 5:40 to play, and it is 8-8, tied up Polk County West and Mahnomen-Waban. Here on first down, Ada-Borup West, and there's a big-time tackle made out there by the Red Lake County Rebels. They spin the running back, Wyatt Larson, down as he goes at the 12. A gain of 1 on first down for Ada-Borup West.
Yeah, that was Seeger on the play. Obviously, just a beast offensively, defensively. He was able to stop him and kind of pick him up a little bit and put him down. So, I'm guessing the Cougars are looking to get a first down here, get a little breathing room before they start subbing some offensive players into the game.
As that was a run just by a yard there for Wyatt Larson. Again, as we see fresh names out there, let's get those out as we could get a name on those. Let the folks know who's getting out there to play a little bit. Ada-Borup West, McCraven will be in the pistol formation again. Looks like, again, shuffling new bodies out there. Rebels bringing in a few fresh faces as we can. Long snap count. McCraven going to keep it himself. Left side here in the fourth quarter. McCraven across the 15-yard line. He stays on his feet. And he crosses the 15 to the 16, make it 17. So it'll be a gain of 5 yards that time. 5-yard carry for McCraven.
Yeah, it looked like Seeger and Fredrickson were in on the play. Number 40, new corner, I believe. Jacob Harmoning was also out there to deter the runner from getting outside.
Third down upcoming here for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. We've got a 6:13 to play in this Section 8A football semifinal between Ada-Borup West and Red Lake County. And it's Ada-Borup West leading 38-7. Josh, I don't think I wouldn't have predicted this score the way that it has unfolded.
No, definitely with the hard-fought game the first time around, I definitely thought it'd a little different.
McCraven in the pistol, turns, back to pass, tosses it deep, and it is fighting for it. Incomplete. Powers was there defensively. Spaeth was there for the intended target, but, throwing into the wind, underthrown in the first place. Just kind of throw it up and see what happens, and it'll be fourth down.
Yeah, I just put it up there for Cameron Spaeth to make a play. The Rebels defense did a great job providing pressure there to make sure that wasn't an easy throw. Telltale, why don't you get the ball up there and let a playmaker try to make a play?
You're darn right. He certainly went after it, that's for sure. And for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, they're short one. They're going to be punting. This is the first time the Cougars have needed to punt, so they're going to send one out. Late addition to the field now for the Cougars is Connor Nelson. He'll come onto the field and take a spot. Cameron Spaeth will punt. Red Lake County has a man deep back to receive here, as that'll be Majors, Ethan Majors. Snap, high. Spaeth gets it, will boot it away. He collected himself in time. Wind is definitely impacting it. It will take a bit of a Cougar bounce and roll toward the Rebel sidelines. 39-yard line where it'll be picked up. First down and 10 for Red Lake County. 5:34 to play in the game. Ada-Borup West 38, Red Lake County 7. So the Rebels will have the ball at the Ada-Borup West 39-yard line, and I think we're going to have more substitutions happening, it looks like.
Yeah, I see 72 Joe Morgan's out there. Brody Menge at D end. Looks like number 9 Braden Booging's out there as well.
Hey, nice job. Getting a few of these names out there is for the Red Lake County Rebels. Majors will be the quarterback. They'll go Powers, Gellingsrud, and Seeger in the backfield. Going to be a pitch left side Seeger, and he'll come left side and put a stiff arm on one, and there'll be a flag down. I think it's in the area of a hold. It's going to be coming
and a late
back.
hit. That'll be a late hit out of bounds, more than likely.
The hat comes off of the official on the sideline. By design, though, Josh, he threw the hat to signify where that second penalty. Because when you throw your flag, then you're out of flags. And you got to throw other things, so you throw your hat. John Madden taught me that back in the day.
John Madden was a wise man.
He sure was. A terrible John Madden attempt, but the point is that the cadence, and when the official you don't have the flag, then you got to throw something else. And then he probably would have said something like, "Well, and if he didn't have that, he'd have thrown a shoe," And then Pat Summerall would have said, "Ball is at the 28-yard line," something like that. Dave Dahl's all over this. He's loving it. Okay, at least I have one. I've turned. Everybody else has left the broadcast. Dave Dahl smiling, so that's a win.
Oh, I'm sure those listening at home are thinking it's hilarious. I know Frank Caliendo did a great job advocating exactly what you're saying.
Pat Summerall was underrated as a play-by-play man. He just really was, because Madden won. He won the gig. Summerall was so good at what he did, but everybody was worried about Madden. And then you're like, well, Summerall's kind of boring. But he was great. I mean, think about it in that. Oh, gosh, I'm going to give everybody a heart attack here. 98, when Gary Anderson missed the kick, Pat Summerall was famous for saying, "The kick is not good." All right, so the legal block is the call on Red Lake County. And now a personal foul. An incredible. Brasiliuson is so good at telling us what's wrong with the play. He does such a good job of explaining.
He does. So, a legal block puts him back 10 yards. An illegal hit out of bounds after the play for 15 yards after the 10. So, I'm not sure if that's technically a net of 5 yards, but, went 10 yards one way, 15 the other after the run.
All right, so the 10 was on Ada-Borup West. Got to keep this down for officials. Then 15 on the Rebels. Right? Yeah. No, other way around.
Other way around.
15, 10. Got it. Here we go.
We got number 54, Peyton Egan, in the game at left tackle right now as well.
Terrific. The ball is going to be spotted at the 34-yard line now of the Ada-Borup West Cougars. And now more conversations. Officials are with a bunch of new bodies out there, we're having a lot of talk.
Yeah. Clay Reinhardt, Natan Visser all out there. Adrian Reyes that looks like the DB on the right side here.
See, now Nolan Jacobson up here in the booth with us. Natan Visser was doing camera last year. And look at how he's on the football field. See how that works? But Nolan had a PR yesterday in the section cross-country meet. I think that's the 4th time I've referenced it. Ball up to the 29. It's a 5-yard rush on first down, and that was Seeger on the carry.
Yeah, big stop. Joe Borgen, 72, did a great job. He was being blocked the entire time. He just stuck out his arm there, and he grabbed that runner.
We are approaching 4 o'clock. This is 106.5 FM, KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and YourLiveEvent.com. 5 minutes to play in this one. Section 8A semifinal. It's Ada-Borup West 38, Red Lake County 7. Majors the quarterback, and it is first down. Hand the ball off. Seeger. He'll zigzag his way across the 20-yard line and is tripped up. I'll put him down here at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 12 and a first down.
Yeah, Rudy Reyes with the initial hit there, but obviously Seeger, being the talented runner he was able to continue on.
So ball up to the 16-yard line, 1st and 10 Rebels. Booing and Adrian Reyes will check out of the game, as looks like we've got out there on the field Fernando Contreras for Ada-Borup West making his appearance as well. And also I see Connor Nelson deep back. It's a safety. It'll be Ethan Majors for the Red Lake County Rebels from the 16-yard line of the Cougars, 1st and 10. He'll turn and hand it. This is John Powers. Powers gets away from one, make it 2 tackles. He gets through, crosses the 10-yard line, and Powers down to the 8. He'll get 6 yards.
Big hit by Luke Jalbert there at playing linebacker. You know, he flowed. He's a right side linebacker. He flowed to the left, and he put a nice hit on him.
Nice play there by Jalbert. As we continue to get more names out there for both squads as we shuffle in some new players. There's a gain of 8. I wrote down 6 in my stats. Now we go to 8 for Powers, and it's a 2nd down and 2. Ball is at the 8-yard line. Hand the ball off, and Powers stands up tall. I don't know if the Cougars defense saw him. He goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, looked to be untouched there. Nice juke, start off right side, ended up on the left side, and he walked in untouched.
That is a touchdown for the Red Lake County Rebels. Scoring here in the 4th quarter with 3:45 to play. Red Lake County Powers. He goes 8 yards to the good for a touchdown run. And the Rebels will be attempting a 2-point conversion. Trailing 38-13, 3:45 to go. Ethan Majors, the quarterback, will be under center. Wishbone formation. Back to pass. Majors leads his target to the end zone. The 2-point conversion pass, they're going to say it is pass interference, I do believe. Rudy Reyes was on the coverage that time.
Yeah, good look. Nice dive fake and just threw the ball up there, and Fredrickson wasn't able to come down with it, but it does look like there's a pass interference.
So it's on the special teams here. Half the distance to the goal. Put the ball at the 1.5-yard line here, Josh?
Yeah, I believe, they're just going to replay, try to go for 2 again.
All right. Now, see what the Rebels do here, if they go for a repeat type play, or just go ahead and try to pound it into the end zone here for a 2-point conversion, trailing 38-13 with 3:45 to go. Rebels will be under center for Majors, the quarterback. Turns, rolls to his right, will fire a pass, 2-point conversion. That's Fredrickson, and that's good. And on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it's 38-15. Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County. 3:45 to play in the Section 8A semifinals in KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Bring natural warmth and beauty to your home. The right moldings add character and style to any room. Oakley Lumber Incorporated and Bayer-Built Woodworks offer a vast selection of base, casing, corners, and more to suit all your needs. Whether it is a traditional, simplistic, or ornate profile, there is sure to be an option fit for you. Plus, with Bayer-Built pre-finishing, your moldings will look gorgeous for years to come. Stop in to Oakley Lumber Incorporated today and ask about Bayer-Built moldings.
38-15, Ada-Borup West leading Red Lake County. The 2-point conversion pass was good, 38-15. Red Lake County, after the Powers touchdown run, it capped off a drive for the Rebels. That was 5 plays and 34 yards. Ada-Borup West will come out and try to get the football back. The final 3:45 to go, and we'll probably see a few new fresh faces, and that means Jorgie is going to be calling the offensive plays if we get to those new plays. And then you'll definitely hear what the plays are. Kick is away, and the Cougars returning at the 15-yard line. Ada-Borup West on the return, diving ahead, and downed there. Lance Kritzberger to the 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10. Ada-Borup West, and here comes the second-string offense. And does that mean Jorgie gets up? You bet. Jorgie's off the bench. He's ready to go. It's Jorgie's time to shine with the play calls. 3:38 to go. Cougars will have the ball on their own 30-yard line, and we'll see some fresh faces out there. We get those out as we can. I see, I'll cheat. I see one out there, Tyson Catlett, right out of the gates, Josh.
Yeah, I know that Jorgie's got his runners ready to go. I believe he is calling the plays, which should be ready. Should be good. Looks like Connor Nelson's going to be the quarterback starting.
That's right. Ada-Borup West. Nelson in the shotgun. He'll turn and he'll pitch it left side to Reyes. Adrian Reyes going to try to cut it upfield. 30, 35-yard line. Reyes 1st down and more. Reyes popped out of bounds, crossing the 45-yard line. And a nice run by Reyes, and now we're going to get a late hit here, so Reyes is going to get a few extra yards tacked on after the play.
Yeah, it looked like Thronson kind of teed him up once he stepped out of bounds there. It was a nice hit, just wasn't legal.
17-yard run by Adrian Reyes, a 1st down, and now a 15-yard penalty on the Red Lake County Rebels. I was thinking about John Madden as the clock stops at 3:28 to go, the late John Madden. And one of my favorite things of John Madden back in the day was when a helmet would come off a player, and then on the teleprompter he would circle it, and he'd be like, "Now, the good thing is that there's no head in there now. See, still got his head, just lost his helmet."
He definitely wasn't the best artist out there with that teleprompter.
Yeah, and just they kept giving him the teleprompter. I mean, just kept giving him that opportunity. Ball up to the 36-yard line. Telestrator, is that the right? I want teleprompter. Probably not the teleprompter. I don't know what the right term is. Doesn't matter. Ball back to the 42-yard line. Nelson jumps on it. We got flags everywhere.
Nelson balling on that.
We got flags out on the field.
Ball, flags on the play.
Officials to discuss. Looks like they're going to call it on the Cougars. Not sure what the penalty will be.
Yeah, looking for that, I would just say Connor Nelson made a smart play there. Couldn't handle the ball, so he just fell on it to make sure there wasn't a turnover.
And I think I saw Ryan Remick just say we're going to decline the penalty. Illegal formation on the Cougars. Penalty declined, so Nelson is going to be credited with the play. It's a loss of 7 on the play back to the 43-yard line. So, Cougar football, after the loss of 7, it's second down and long, 17 yards from the 43-yard line. Nelson will let the clock run down. He's hearing that from the coaches. Tell him just calm down. No need to hustle here. It's instinct to want to get going, but they're also trying to just milk the clock away. Here's the handoff and a bottled up run that time by Ada-Borup West. Rebels are able to stop Adrian Reyes that time. Reyes pushed back, but he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, third down.
Yeah, it looked like number 75, Bo Nelson, was the first one to get there, and I think 3-4 other Rebels made sure to finish it off.
Ada-Borup West with 2:38 to play, leading 38-15 is looking like they're going to be headed to the Fargo Dome for the section championship game. Red Lake County was there a year ago, and they played Mahnomen-Waubun. Mahnomen-Waubun right now is driving with 54 seconds to play, and the game's tied at 8. Thunderbirds are trying to get down with the waning seconds of that game in the other semifinal. Handoff and nowhere to go. Popped in the backfield was Luke Jalbert, and it was Red Lake County right there. Jalbert loses 3.
Yeah, that was Schmitz. He obviously had a gap there, and he took full advantage of that to make sure that Jalbert was not able to get an inch.
And then he immediately helped Jalbert up.
That's sportsmanship. You love to see that, especially in a game like this.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, they have 43 seconds to play, Mahnomen-Waubun and Polk County West. Mahnomen-Waubun driving in that tie ball game, 8-8. As the sun is getting kind of behind a cloud here on this autumn day, frigid autumn day with feel-like temperatures in the teens. A fourth down pitch outside to Reyes. He'll try to work his way ahead. He's going to get a yard, but it's going to be a turnover on downs at the 45-yard line.
Nice play by Harmoning there out of DB on the far side. He was able to wrap him up, and then the rest of the flow of the defense made sure that he didn't gain any more yards.
So a turnover on downs will give Red Lake County the football back, and that'll be on their the Rebels are going to be on their own 45-yard line. And this with 1:23 to go. 38-15, the lead, Ada-Borup West over the Red Lake County Rebels. Large crowd checking out that Polk County West Mahnomen-Waubun football game, as you would expect here in the semifinals of 8A football, and a tight one. Rebels will huddle it up here as Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson with you. Stick around for our post-game show. We'll have some interviews and recap of this one with Ada-Borup West and Red Lake County. We got Thronson coming out, and the Rebels are going to do it right here. They're going to take a knee and put an end to this one today. Thronson takes the knee. Snap taken by Thorin Thronson, a freshman. Rebels take a knee, and that's going to put a bow on the season for Red Lake County. You know, they were not wanting to see this as the result. They were hoping to get back to the Fargo Dome, and if there is a saving grace, I know we've been talking about the last couple of years, and I'm on record for it multiple times, the Rebels are returning a ton next year again.
Yeah, a lot of juniors getting a lot of playing time, big hitters there, not just offensively, defensively as well.
There will be next year a number of 4-year starters as seniors for the Rebels, and they'll be certainly coming back again next year with a lot of energy and a lot of effort. As another knee for Thronson, and I think that might just be enough. I don't think we need to run another play. Well, we are going to wrap it up here. The Ada-Borup West Cougars are headed to the Fargo Dome next Thursday for the section championship. Ada-Borup West, 38-15 over the Red Lake County Rebels on 106.5 FM KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Ada-Borup West outlasting the Red Lake County Rebels 15 days between games, and the Cougars are victorious over Red Lake County. 106.5 KRJB or liveevent.com. Our post-game report will begin shortly, so stick around. We'll be back with more from Moorhead High School after this.
The Waban Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen Waban Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waban-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds from all the members of the Waban Education Association.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota.
This is Kenley Walling, the Activities Director at Ada-Borup West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs. As the seasons change, now is the time for the indoor projects with the help of Ada Building Center, LLC. Now's the time to get contractors scheduled for indoor projects and home improvements. Ada Building Center, LLC will provide the products you need: flooring with several new styles to choose from, trim, cabinets, doors, and more. Enhance your home with indoor remodel and home improvement products from Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200, East Edge, Ada.
The Ada-Borup West School is committed to excellence. The Ada-Borup West School continually looks to offer expanded educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students of various ages for career opportunities. You can learn more of these educational opportunities for your children when you contact the Ada-Borup West School at 218-784-5300 or visit the school website, ada.k12.mn.us. You're invited and encouraged to be involved at Ada-Borup West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Well, we bring you into our post-game reports here on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Our post-game report is brought to you by Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Licensed in Minnesota, North Dakota, Eric Smart, Brandon Dahl, Home Crown Realty, with our post-game report here today. As our game summary brought to you by the Benedictine Living Community in Ada. As the post-game show game summary, Benedictine Living Community of Ada, strength together, a trusted name in senior living. The Ada-Borup West Cougars earned victory today, 38-15 over the Red Lake County Rebels, as we'll be having some post-game reaction with players and coaches in just a bit. The Cougars opened the game, their first drive, a touchdown. It was McCraven to Spaeth on a 4-yard score, 2-point failed. It was 6-0 Cougars. Shervestead hit Powers on the Rebels' first drive, a 7-6 lead after their score, an extra point. Spaeth returned the ensuing kickoff, 80 yards for a touchdown. It was 12-7 after one. Cougars with the lead. Then a pick six by Charlie Shaw. It was 20-7 Ada-Borup-West with a 2-point conversion good. And then McCraven hit Spaeth on a 67-yard touchdown with the extra point kick good, 27-7. And at halftime, it was 35-7 after McCraven ran in a touchdown just before halftime. The 2-point pass was good, 35-7 at halftime. Cougars had some chances. They kick a field goal, 27 yards by Jacobson in the third quarter, 38-7 at that point. And then Powers, an 8-yard touchdown run in the fourth, would be the last score for Red Lake County, 38-15 the final. Ada-Borup-West earns the victory, and the Cougars will go into the section championship game with an 8-1 record. They'll await the winner of Mahnomen-Waban Polk County West. That game is going to overtime, tied at 8. Mahnomen-Waban tried a field goal and came up short, and it is 8-8 going to overtime on a muddy field in Mahnomen for the Mahnomen-Waban Thunderbirds and the Polk County West Thunder. That's over on yourliveevent.com as well and on Gold 101.5 KRJM. The Red Lake County Rebels season will come to a close with a record of 6 wins and 3 losses. Game summary brought to you by the Benedictine Care Living Community in Ada. Strength together, a trusted name in senior living. The Home Crown Realty postgame report will continue. When we come back, we'll have some stars of the game coming up after Ada-Borup-West victory 38-15 over the Red Lake County Rebels on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Al's Disposal Incorporated of Ada is proud to be providing the area communities and rural areas with garbage pickup service. Commercial, residential, and rural garbage services. Friendly staff and reasonable rates, all with Al's Disposal Incorporated of Ada. Call 218-784-4090. Make sure to recycle all items that are recyclable. And remember that pet waste should be put in the pet dumpster on the street by the Ada Public Works Building. Holiday and weather garbage pickup schedules for Al's Disposal Incorporated will be announced on KRJB Radio 106.5 FM.
This is your region. These are your resources. This is your reliable, affordable, cleaner than ever electricity. We're all in on all of the above energy.
We're back on the Home Crown Realty postgame report, Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com, as we have stars of the game here in our postgame report. The stars of the game are brought to you by American Federal Bank in Ada and Peter Jacobson Construction of Halstead. And down on the field, Josh Carlson is standing by with some of the stars of the game. First with Ada-Borup-West's Charles Shaw.
Yeah, Charlie, I think you guys had a great game today. You had one of those big tide-turning plays with the interception. Why don't you tell the viewers what you saw there and how you reacted?
So the first drive when I was on defense, I came for Casper. And I've been playing the weak safety a lot, so I'm used to kind of run first at weak safety on our team. So I bit out of play action. They got deep. Luckily, he didn't catch it, but then later that same drive, I bit up on a short out, and they got the touchdown. So I knew I had to get depth when we read past her, so I just got depth. I think we got some pressure. It flowed a little bit, and I just jumped in front of it, and there wasn't many people in front of me, so it's pretty easy to walk it in.
And you almost ran over your principal on that touchdown, correct?
Yeah, I'm right on the sideline. He was a little close to the field. I thought I almost gave him a stiff arm.
That would have been entertaining for pretty much all of our viewers. All right, so a big game coming up here. Going to be playing in the Fargo Dome. What are you most forward? What are you looking forward to most?
Well, I heard Mahnomen-Waban and Polk County West are in overtime right now, so it should be a fun game no matter who we get. It was both a one-score game last time we played those two teams, and then I'm just looking forward to being warm in there. It's not fun playing in the cold.
Yeah, definitely played through the weather today. Congratulations, Charlie. Appreciate it, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Charlie Shaw down on the field with Josh Carlson as our post-game show continues. The post-game stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada and Peter Jacobson Construction of Halstead. Down on the field, Josh is there. Carlson's got Austin McCraven standing by.
Yeah, Austin playing offensively, defensively. Let's start with offense right away. Had some pretty crucial throws there. What are you really looking for when you kind of get outside there with some of those bootlegs?
Just trusting my receivers and my O-line. My O-line giving me enough time to throw, and then trusting my receivers will get open, which usually they do, and then just kind of lead them, let them go make a play. Not have to throw it right on the money because I got of athletic guys out there that can go catch it either way too.
Absolutely, definitely a lot of talent out there. So defensively, knowing the Polk County West, Red Lake Falls coming in, run-heavy team. What was your game plan today to make sure that you tried to stop that Rebel offense?
We just wanted to fill the box, kind of take away a lot of their dives and power stuff, which we did. So they kind of had to go a little more passing, which is good for us because we got a lot of athletic guys out there to go make plays on the ball too.
Absolutely. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it, and good luck.
Thank you.
Austin McCraven, one of our stars of the game down on the field, is the Ada-Borup West Cougars. 38-15 winners over Red Lake County. More of our stars of the game as Mahnomen-Waubun and Polk County West. Let's see here. Mahnomen-Waubun, I do believe, we're getting an official call. They just got a call back. Mahnomen-Waubun scored, but it just got called back on a hold in overtime, so stay tuned. More to come there. Down in the field, more in our post-game report. Josh Carlson's down in the field, and it looks like he's got Jackson Miller with him as one of our stars of the game. Josh?
Yeah, Jackson, big role on the defense there. You had a lot of big hits. What were you keying on this at this game?
I just wanted to make sure I was getting to the ball and helping my team stop 25 and all their running backs and just try to get to the ball.
Absolutely, and he is a beast out there. I think you guys did an excellent job taking him on head-on throughout the game. Now, obviously, you're going to be playing on turf today, and you're going to go inside playing on turf against the winner of the game against Mahnomen-Waubun, Polk County West. What are you going to look forward to mostly in that game?
The warm weather, and it'll be kind of cool to play in the Fargo Dome where the Bison play and all those big college teams. And yeah, it'll just be really fun.
Awesome. Thank you, Jackson. Nice win.
There we go, down on the field with more of our stars of the game. Jackson Miller for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, as the Cougars will play at 7 o'clock on Thursday night inside the Fargo Dome for the Section 8A final. Last year, Red Lake County was there. They got beat today. Ada-Borup West wins it 38-15 over the Rebels. Now, more down on the field with stars of the game from American Federal Bank and Ada, Peter Jacobson Construction. As the guy down on the field with Josh Carlson, his name is Cameron Spaeth. Cameron today did have 4 catches, 134 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He had an 80-yard kick return for a touchdown, and Cameron also had a 2-point conversion pass complete, but he also threw an interception. So he kind of did a little bit of everything out there. Josh has got Cameron down on the field.
Yeah, like you said, Kevin, Cameron spent a lot of time, in the end zone or facilitating people in the end zone. So, Cameron, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of those plays?
I mean, yeah, we brought back Bunch from last season when we played RLC, and second-round playoffs. We were on the losing end of it because they adjusted, and we hadn't done Bunch all year, and we came back and did it, and it worked. And it's really nice having a receiving core that is close outside of football, where we all kind of understand each other and know each other's habits. And, when we're able to do that, we are able to find little holes and blind spots into defenses and make plays. So I think that's what we did, and that's what kind of helped me, I guess.
Absolutely. A lot of fun out here, a lot of big plays today. Obviously playing on the turf outside, a little bit different than playing on the turf inside. What are you looking forward to potentially playing in the Fargo Dome?
Just it being warm, and then it's always nice to go to college, a well-known, winning-heavy college, especially NDSU. I mean, it's an honor, and I'm really excited. I think we've been there twice in my career, once 8th grade and then once sophomore year. We haven't been back since, so it'll be nice to be back there and get that feeling again.
Yeah, I know that our patrons are really looking forward to that game, so we wish you guys the best of luck. Good luck preparing for that one, and we'll hopefully get another W.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
That is Josh Carlson down on the field with the head coach, or with the head coach, with one of the stars of the game, Cameron Spaeth of the Ada-Borup West Cougars. Cameron and the Cougars victorious, final score 38-15. Stars of the game from American Federal Bank and Ada, and Peter Jacobson Construction of Halstead on the post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Take a break, come back with more. We'll catch the head coach of Ada-Borup West, Paul Tingham, in just a moment, as Ada-Borup West victorious 38-15 over Red Lake County and KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond. I'm like, do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And I take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine Beta.
Radio 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. It was Mahnomen-Waubun with a field goal win over Polk County West 11-8. So Mahnomen-Waubun will play Ada-Borup West in the section final on Thursday night inside the Fargo Dome for Section 8A football. The postgame report is brought to you by Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. 38-15, Ada-Borup West over Red Lake County. Cougars now taking on Mahnomen-Waubun for the title on Thursday. We go down to the field for postgame coaches' comments as Josh Carlson's there with the head coach of Ada-Borup West, Paul Tingham.
Hey, Coach. Wonderful win today. What are your thoughts on the game?
I thought we played a great first half. We scored on all three phases of the game. We had a couple touchdowns on offense, kick return, pick for a touchdown. So it's not too often you score in all three phases. So that was really nice to see. I think after the first drive that they had, we made some adjustments. They came on a couple different formations and a couple different looks. And after that first drive, we kind of adjusted to that, and kids did a great job of really limiting what they did the whole first half. And then we played really well. I mean, that was our best first half of the season. So a great time to come out and play like that.
Absolutely agree with that, Coach. Obviously playing on the turf today, you're going to be playing in the Fargo Dome next Thursday against Mahnomen-Waubun. What are you going to do to make sure your team is prepared for that?
This time of season, you just got to try to be as healthy as you can. It's going to be a lot of mental practice next week, alignment, knowing what we're going to do. You're not going to be physical at all. It's Mahnomen-Waubun just won in overtime, so we know we're playing them, and we lost a tough one to them early in the season, week 3 or 4, whatever it was, and we just have to prepare. We know what they do. They're going to try to run their midline and their veer, and they run the quarterback a ton, they run their fullback a ton, and we got to do what we do. We got to try to find some things that we can take advantage of on offense, hopefully, and defensively. We got to get a game plan together and try to, nobody stops them, but you got to try to slow them down and hopefully cause some turnovers and, hopefully get off the field on 3rd and 4th down, because they, pretty much anywhere in the field for them is 4-down territory. They go for it backed up in their own half of the field. So it's gonna be a battle for sure, and we gotta hope we come out and play like we did the first half today. If we can come out and play like we did the first half today and they beat us, so be it. But we're just gonna come out and give our best effort and play football, and hopefully things go our way, and if it doesn't, we're gonna give our best effort anyway.
Absolutely. Great win today, Coach. Good luck in the section championship game.
Hey, thank you.
That is Josh Carlson down on the field with the head coach of Ada-Borup West football, Paul Tingham. As the final 38-15, the Cougars victorious over the Red Lake County Rebels in the Home Crown Realty postgame report. We'll have more of our postgame report. We've got some notes, nuggets, and accolades to get out here as the Cougars winners will play Mahnomen-Waubun for the section final inside the Fargo Dome on Thursday night. We'll have coverage with R&J Sports, and also we will have coverage on yourliveevent.com. For all those wondering as well, if you aren't able to make it there, we will have it on radio and on yourliveevent.com on Thursday inside the Fargo Dome. Stay tuned. More of the postgame report to continue after this on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Here at Dakota Heritage Bank in Red Lake Falls, we pride ourselves on serving you with experienced, friendly bankers who make all decisions locally. Our bankers are available to help you with any of your financial needs. We offer a variety of deposit products from checking accounts to IRAs. Our quick local decisions allow you to borrow money and make your purchases today. Stop in or call one of our local friendly bankers today at 218-253-2265. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Section 8A finals are set. Ada-Borup-West will take on Mahnomen-Waubun in the finals. As Ada-Borup-West a 38-15 win, Mahnomen-Waubun wins 11-8 in that final against Polk County West in the mud over there in Mahnomen today. Down in the trenches, Visser trenching, digging in the trenches, and of course they want to salute the linemen for digging in the trenches. And Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson, we were not in the trenches, but Josh, you were down there. The pads were popping, the lines were moving today. Red Lake County doesn't rush for 145 yards, and Ada-Borup-West doesn't get 88 and 169 passing without some good line play. And the guys in the trenches played hard today.
They did. Like you said, it was definitely popping. I think the boys came ready to play from both sides. The line play was, I thought, excellent. A lot of protection for both teams, and they were able to move up and down the field, not necessarily at will, but at times there were good spurts there, and people were able to get into space, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
Here on the Home Crown Realty Postgame Report, our high-performance play of the game was brought to you by Performance Ag Borup. And I think of Performance Ag, locally owned agronomy center, Performance Ag west of Borup, and I think of the type of high performance they can help with people on their fields. I think of the high-performance play from Cameron Spaeth, the 80-yard kick return touchdown. That's when I felt the tide truly turned in the ball game.
I absolutely agree. I think that there was a lot of energy, throughout the game, but that one really, it just popped the energy, especially on that Cougar sideline. The kids and the people in the stands did a great job following the team there, and it was a lot of fun. And after that, things just started to roll for the Cougars.
It did, and so high performance in your farm and in your fields, choose Performance Ag west of Borup. They can help you, the guys at Performance Ag, with dry and liquid fertilizer, seed, and of course, sugar beet, corn, soybean, alfalfa, sunflower seed, and agronomy application services too from Performance Ag west of Borup. And one more item here that I want to talk about, and that is the Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. They are how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. And post-game connection, Austin McCraven, he talked about it in the post-game about his receivers. Doesn't exactly have to throw the perfect football. And it was proven again today. Sometimes you just got to get it up there and let the athletes do it. He hit Cameron Spaeth twice for touchdowns. Lance Kritzberger made a real nice catch. Charlie Shaw had a nice play out there as well. But, the 4 catches, 134 yards for Cameron. He did a lot of work with that connection from Austin McCraven.
Yeah, in the pregame, you talked a little bit about how Austin had to utilize his feet and his speed in that first matchup. I think his use of his arm today really showed that they're very diverse. They're able to throw the ball, run the ball, and that he was able to connect with some of those receivers. And like you say, putting that ball up and letting the players play. A lot of talented, speedy receivers out there who were able to go up and make a play. And obviously, a couple touchdowns there certainly shows that that's a good aspect of their game.
38-15, Ada-Borup West defeats Red Lake County in the Section 8A semifinals. Mahnomen-Waban, an 11-8 win over Polk County West. That also on yourliveevent.com. Do yourself a favor and watch the Mud Bowl over there, and then think about the opportunity that was here to be at Moorhead High. The Thunderbirds also, there was talk about Thunderbirds also trying to play the game with Polk County West here. The discussion went as far as, well, let's see what happens to our field, and Thunderbirds able to get their field cleaned off. The difference was more snow in Ada and more rain in Ada that allowed the game to be playable in Mahnomen, whereas in Ada-Borup West, I don't know if we would ever got things going, Josh. I just don't know based on even seeing the field today. I just don't think we would have been able to play.
Yeah, the overall total amount of moisture, I think that was on the Ada field, certainly would have made this game a lot different. And obviously safety is a big aspect of that. And if you're not able to clear the field, which in talking to Doug Sliniger, they were not able to clear the field. They did their best trying multiple different machines. Since that couldn't happen, obviously reaching out to Moorhead and utilizing their field. Thank you to Mr. Dean Haugo for making sure that could happen. And we were able to play a good, clean, safe game today.
It was. And I think for both squads from that standpoint. That's continuing our post-game report. Our post-game is brought to you by Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Ada-Borup West over Red Lake County. Stick around. Got a couple more pieces of accolade to share with you in our post-game report on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance. We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Lakes Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, and businesses from Lakes Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Lakes Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Lakes Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Hey quilters, need a place to stock up on supplies? Oakley Quilting Supply has got you covered. We offer a variety of batting options including wide backs, plus a large selection of fabric. You can find us at 205 Main Street in Oakley or shop online at oakleyquiltinginc.com. Visit us on Facebook at Oakley Quilting Supply. No matter where you are, we ship anywhere. And when you visit our shop, you'll be greeted by a friendly atmosphere and expert advice. Get everything you need for your next project at Oakley Quilting Supply.
YourLiveEvent.com, 38-15, Ada-Borup-West over Red Lake County. Mahnomen-Waubun over Polk County West, 11-8. So you've got Ada-Borup-West and Mahnomen-Waubun playing for a section title next Thursday. As Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson with you on the Home Crown Realty post-game report. Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Our super sub of the game is brought to you by Subway Ada. Eat fresh. Subway Ada with 5 free cookies given away to the birthday club, or to our, well, they do that to the birthday club winner, but they also give away a 6-inch sandwich for our Subway super sub of the game. Pretty simple and easy. Before and after game, stop by Subway Ada, enjoy. And, of course, even they welcome buses. Mark always says, swing on in. If you got a bus full of activities, you need a place to stop, Subway Ada is ready for you. Give him a heads up. It's always helpful. Adrian Reyes is going to be our super sub. I thought Adrian did a nice job late game. Couple carries, made a couple plays defensively. He was on the special teams as well. Adrian Reyes will be our super sub of the game from Subway Ada, where you can always eat fresh. And our Enbridge Energy post-game player of the game, Enbridge. Tomorrow's happening right now. More than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Tomorrow is on.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. And Enbridge Energy player of the game here today, Josh, I think, gosh, the play that brought the energy, I'm gonna go with Cameron Spaeth. I just think that punt return, or a kick return touchdown, and then the big score that he had, he brought it energy-wise. He brought a lot of intensity, a lot of emotion. He was definitely there, and that was a spark for the Cougars.
Yeah, ton of key players for the team today, but I think Cameron, I think you're absolutely correct. He scored in multiple different ways. Obviously a big leader, senior leader for this team, and I think that he really kind of led that offense and that defense in our special teams to make sure that they played a complete game. Like Coach said, all aspects of the game, they're very proud of that effort, and I think that it really propels them well into that section championship game on Thursday.
It does, against the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. RDK Enterprises, precision play of the game from RDK Enterprises. Planterdoc.com, RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton. They are ready for you. And remind you that, after the harvest, make sure you get your meters in and also start thinking about the planter and your performance of your planters for next spring, because it'll be here before you know it. I say that in October when there's snow on the ground. It's RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119. And our precision play of the game from RDK Enterprises, I think you go. I like the recognition. Charlie Shaw did a great job of explaining it. His recognition on the interception and a pick six. A defensive score and the what that can do for a team. It really was a backbreaker early in the ball game.
Absolutely. Love the fact that Charlie can acknowledge some of those things, some of his mistakes. Smart football players do that. They can acknowledge what they did wrong, reflect on that, adapt, and then obviously he came back with a touchdown with that pick six. So I think that's a very good play to choose. He was a big part of the defense stepping in for Casper when Casper did go down, and obviously the total team defense did a great job of kind of holding the Rebels in check today.
Well, it is heading to the section final for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. They'll play Mahnomen-Waubun. They played in Ada earlier this season. It was the Cougars up. Thunderbirds' second half comeback. Cougars had a chance late, fell short. About 6 feet short, I think, is what it ended up being. Well, it should be fun. I think the last time those two played inside the Fargo Dome for a section title, the Cougars had a big touchdown and then were shut out the rest of the way. I'm sure that that's remembered by some of the players and remembered by the coaches. I think that at the same time, you're looking at two well-respected programs, 1 and 2 in the section. Why not meet for a section title?
That's right. Yeah, when you talk about two storied programs like that, Paul Tincham, great coach for Ada-Borup-West, John Clark Jr., great coach for Mahnomen and Mahnomen-Waubun. They're definitely going to be prepared. They're going to get their players ready to go this week and be able to play really hopefully a fun game next Thursday in the Fargo Dome Obviously, with weather not being a factor, I think that obviously, a lot of the kids today, both in Mahnomen and here up in Moorhead, they're going to think, okay, well, we don't have to wear hand warmers and we don't have to wear long sleeves, those types of things. They're going to look forward to playing a weather-free game on Thursday.
Inside the Fargo Dome for the title. That'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff. And or thereabouts. It's one of the later games of the day, so stay tuned. But we will have it on yourliveevent.com. We will have it on radio as well, so stay tuned for the broadcast plans as we put it together. We're working on multiple game broadcasts in the Fargo Dome on Thursday. In fact, for certain, we're working on the 6 9-man, 8 9-man, and the 8A. We may have additional as well, and that goes into Friday, and it's going to be a busy little run, but thus what it is.
Yeah, it's great that you guys are able to do that and offer that. I know that there's a lot of people out there. I got a lot of text messages today saying how much they appreciated the Your Live event and our radio broadcast today. So it's great for those people who can't get in and watch the game in person. So really looking forward. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of great football coming up next week.
No doubt. And volleyball, too. Ada-Borup West volleyball advancing to the semis. They'll be at Crookston High School on Tuesday night. Happy Halloween. We'll have some fun there. And then with the potential of playing in a section final on Friday. And let's have some fun. Our post-game report from Home Crown Realty will come up here with our final notes and numbers. The stats are brought to you by Christian Motors of Fertile. Christian Motors and your, of course, ChristianCarsOnline.com. Great website. All of the Christian family of vehicles you can find at ChristianCarsOnline.com. Final stats for the Red Lake County Rebels. Owen Shervestead was 3 of 11 here in the ball game, 13 yards, an interception, and a touchdown. Brock Seeger carried the ball 17 times for 80 yards, 38 yards on 7 carries for John Powers, and a touchdown. Ben Gullingsrud just 3 carries, 4 yards. Shervestead had 7 carries, 21, and Majors had a carry for 2. Powers caught a touchdown pass as well for 16 yards from Shervestead. 158 yards of offense, 13 passing, 145 rushing for the Red Lake County Rebels as their season will end 6-3. Rebels had 8 first downs and were penalized 5 times, just 1 turnover in the game. It was Charlie Shaw with the interception. There was a fumble in the late game, too. So there was 2 turnovers by Red Lake County. I forgot about that. Majors had that botched snap late in the game. Ada-Borup-West was Austin McCraven, 6 of 12, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cameron Spaeth had a pick thrown. Wyatt Larson carried it 14 times for 42. Austin McCraven, 7 of 39 in a score. Mason Larson had a yard. Reyes had 16 on 3 carries. Connor Nelson lost 7 yards, and Jalbert lost 3. But they got their name in the stat book, and that is worth something for them. Cameron Spaeth had 4 catches, 134 yards, and 2 touchdowns receiving. Kritzberger had a catch for 24. Shaw had a catch for 11. 257 yards of offense, 169 on the ground, 169 passing, 88 rushing for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars did turn it over once. They had a pick 6, and they had a kick return for a touchdown. They also had a field goal here today. Cougars were penalized 6 times, but did have 10 first downs, and are now a record of 8-1. We'll play for the title of Section 8A football on Thursday at the Dome against the Mahnomen-Waban Thunderbirds. Josh, hey, thanks a lot for coming along. I appreciate this. It's been a long time coming. This has been in the works. It's just a matter of time, and you get to call in the big show, big playoff game. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun and enjoyed myself getting to be around the student athletes on the field. They had a lot of fun. Get to see it from a little bit of a different angle. And obviously, I've been in Big Jake's ear several times about calling some basketball games.
Oh,
and, I'm just glad that it was you, Kevin, that gave me my opportunity, my shot at the big time.
So I always like to give people chances. And we had Nolan Jacobson help out today. First time. And Nolan, set a PR on the cross-country course yesterday in Bagley and in the section meet. And then today he's up in the booth helping with video. And first time for him. We got it done. Successful. And again, a big thanks. And you did a great job explaining it. But to Dean Halgo and the crew here at Moorhead High. And Dean was on site all day. And his wife was even here working to make it work for everybody. We appreciate it. So thanks to all. And again, Josh, thank you. We'll give you another chance. Maybe when it's warmer. But this was fun. I enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along.
Absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity.
There we go. And to all the sponsors, thank you for making the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers that you listened to or saw today. Please thank them with your patronage. At the very least, tell them thank you. And again, thanks to the staff at Kenley Wallin as well for all the extra efforts on the Ada-Borup West side to make it happen, and the region for making it work, and for Moorhead High for hosting here today. Final score, 38-15. Ada-Borup West over Red Lake County on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard and the Home Crown Realty post-game report. From Moorhead High School, I'm Kevin Kochman, thanking thanking you for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.